Hello, hello. I hope that you are doing great, feeling blessed and highly favored. I'm still trying to figure something out here real quick. Just let me, okay, I think I got it now. Um, so the internet has been shit on my side of town. My apologies. I'm not gonna be fighting with the internet. I lost my hat to that battle in the past, and I ain't gonna lose it ever again. Well, at least I hope not. Okay. Hey, Miss Saji. Hello, hello. It's so freaking hot out here, girl. I hope you are hydrating while you are at work. Hola, hola. ¿Cómo estás, chiquilla? Okay, so let me jump in on the list. I will start with fast rounds while we get some people to come in. I will be doing the eclipse readings today and tomorrow. Okay, those readings are only 44 Dallas, but they are very detailed. It is your blueprint of what's going down for you for the next 6 months. More than likely, this energy will play out for the next 6 to 12 months, up to maybe 24 months for some of you, especially those that do have Pisces, Virgo, as well as um, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio placements. Um, but let's see. All right, you said beautiful with all the stuff that is going on in the world. Ugh, the energy has been heavy. I don't want to say it has been nasty, but it has been heavy. Okay, so let me just log in here real quick. It's cloudy, hot, and very muggy over here. Here it's hot. There's no clouds. What the heck? There's somebody who sent me a message about the wait, Gobi pill, whatever the heck that is. Okay. Oh, I see myself here. Finally. Okay, we're gonna start off with fast rounds. For whatever reason, my monitor is not working here. And it's telling me it needs to find signal, which I don't know what the heck of a signal it wants to find. Okay. We're gonna start off with fast rounds. My list for fast rounds. Going into standby mode. Excuse me. I need the list. Paciencia, 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 mucha paciencia. Okay, I think I do have the list. We have the list right here. My soul feels heavy with all these tragedies. Girl, tragedies. Yeah, it's heavy. I mean, not that there's any worse or less worse, but the one that happened yesterday it was like a scene out of that movie. And honestly, that's why I don't like to watch movies, but that like 2012 movie where the monk is inside or on top of that looks like it's a tower. That reminded me of what happened yesterday, with the avalanche. And today I was like, why was it so like culminating? Like it just gained a lot of force. And apparently there was this giant um, bulldozer, this the Nepal flood. Yes, and it was a day that, that a lot went to connect and to see Shiva. And with this, hello, hello, Pre, welcome, welcome, Vixen, hello, hello. No, the list is open. I just opened it here. Um, but I saw there was a giant bulldozer that was as big as a whole building, and that's why it kept gaining force. All right, so I'm gonna start off with fast rounds. You are definitely here, señorita. Ms. Pre, I do have the readings coming up. I do not have your message at all, girl. Do you message my other private account? I do not have your message either. Could it be private? My personal account. No, it's not there. Achoo, achoo, achoo. Requests. Girl, who did you message? Some guy called Raul messaged me. Who knows who that hell that is? I blocked him. Okay. Spam. Oh, you love the pink on me. Thank you, baby boo. Girl, it's so hot out here. No, I don't have anything from you. Let me send you a message. Hold on, let me go comment on something that you uploaded here. Oh no, I don't think I can. Let me see your username. This girl, hi, sexy. All right. So what made me angry was people taking gold jewelry from the bodies. Humanity is losing respect for the dead. ¿Qué chingados pasa? It's a little too much. Too much. Okay, Pri, I'm gonna start off with your fast rounds. Since you are here, timestamp is if you do miss or I don't know what the heck you're doing. Timestamp is 6:49. Pri. Okay. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. I wish I could play background music here. It sucks that they're not letting us play background music anymore. How is the Aries doing since separation? The Aries is seeking love. He is connecting with other people. He has the Ace of Cups, the Judgment here. The Nine of Pentacles, which is telling me that he's enjoying his free time. Yes, he was feeling sad for a while and feeling like there's still love and connection between the two of you. I'm going to be clarifying here the Ace of Cups a little bit more. And we have Queen of Cups and Ten of Swords. We have the Devil as well as the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the King of Pentacles right after. So it is telling us that there is a lot of people involved here. Other people that he is looking at here. We also have the energy of this Nine of Cups. This person is, woo, all right, Vixen, I see you, baby boo. I see that this person is currently sending a lot of solicitations of like either a friend request, a follow request, trying to get communication with other people. Vixen. Okay. Vixen, if you get a chance, send me your question on private, just in case you cannot make it completely to the live, okay? Let me just try to snatch the list real quick because I put you a little before some of the names because the other ones with the moon are going to be for the live stream with the eclipse readings, which will give you a 6 to 12 month update blueprint of what's going on in every aspect of life there. Okay. The truth is of the matter is that this person is not missing you as much as they thought they were going to miss you with separation. They have an energy of moving on. Knight of Pentacles and Hierophant. I see that they are already talking to other people. Yes, they are talking to someone and going out, that sort of thing. But it is saying he is or looking at things from a broken heart situation. This is of him trying to even connect with people who know you or people that you follow or people that follow you. Let me take the, the ringer out of this, or the notifications. Salud, Roxy. Overall energy when it comes to love situation here. How is he doing? Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, excited for something new. This is what happens to Aries. Aries usually move on pretty quickly here, and we have Six of Pentacles, and it's about him getting a lot of reciprocation, a lot of other people, trying to get to know him in that sort of situation. So he's liking the energy and the vibe that he's receiving. Hello, chat. Hello, MG Zolo. Baby Cakes, how is you? Okay. Let's look into your other question. You said, should I give TW a chance? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Should Pre give TW a chance? You have the Ace of Swords, which already is telling you that there are too many people involved in the situation. It will be a difficult new beginning when it comes to this person if you try to start something with them. Okay. With the energy, we have the communication isn't the best. This person is fast when it comes to having crushes, hitting on people, that sort of scenario. It is telling you there's a lot of people still involved in the situation, and most than likely it will not be in your favor since we do have the Five of Pentacles being front and center of your reading. It's right in between. So within Page of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, this is not a person who is very private about their life, their investments, and the people they connect to. They like to let others know that they have it like that they have attention, that they have another person here. You got the Seven of Wands, bottom of the deck, so that's telling you stick to what you know. You just want some fun or that sort of situation, or stick to the plan that you had. Spirit saying the original plan that you had. Yeah. The Magician is here. You have the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Can I see this energy with how genuine this person is? You said TW. Let me see. Yeah, TW, not DW. Dora Winfred Reed. That's from Arthur. If you remember, DW. Okay, genuine emotions. You got the Six of Swords in reverse. I don't have any reversals in the deck. So Six of Swords is telling you you're going back to maybe negative associations, negative people, negative outcomes, that sort of scenario. Nine of Wands is telling you to be careful. So this is suggesting that you shouldn't give this person an opportunity, a chance, when it comes to genuinely investing in this person or into this person. Okay. All right. All right. Let me see. Your other question. Okay, I see that you sent me a third question. And you say, hi, girly, what's up with TW? Second time spinning the block. All right, feel free to send me a different question. Okay, either here or on private, so I can do your question. Because basically I covered the energy with that person there. Okay. I see the chat. No, you're not here yet. All right, Miss FE. Your timestamp is 1419. And your question is, me giving up children and moving in with Mr. T, is it a good move for me to take? King of Cups, Queen of Cups. This is saying don't love a man more than you love yourself and whatever's that you want. Absolutely not. You have the Death card and you have the Three of Swords. This energy is telling you you're going to be ending up hating this person and hating your life. This person has already lived his life, okay? And I'm not saying it in a way where it's like, let him go, but have your priorities checked. With this energy saying you're giving up your whole life because of this person, and what the fuck does he bring into your life? Like right now, feeling like the energy feels very stirred and very angry. You have the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, so you're loving him before you and allowing this energy to step in before your happiness. You have Two of Swords, the Sun, Seven of Swords, and is asking for you to reflect and take it little bit slow. Like you can find someone else. Feeling like Mother God, Father God, however we want to see it's not approving of this energy. And when I say it's not approving, it's because you're here to create or to live life to the fullest of your heart, and that is um, you putting a dagger in your own heart with that situation. Okay. Can I see the outcome of her letting go of this idea or giving up on wanting children? And can I see her outcome with Tomer if she does this? I mean, the cards are very direct and very clear of the outcome. You have the Ten of Swords. This is dying without having physical death. You have this energy here of the Six of Wands and the Lovers. So yes, life will feel good with Tomer. But with the Six of Wands, it is saying it'll only be momentary. So it'll only feel like this for a while. It could go even up to 6 years. And then the Knight of Pentacles telling you outcome here. It is life feels slower. Life doesn't feel full. And have in mind, the energy would show up where your heart lays. So, for instance, just as a little glimpse, doesn't mean that every woman that's here is supposed to have children. Myself, I am okay with not having children. It's not something that it's set in my heart. But in your energy, it very much shows the energy of mother. So don't give up on the energy here, especially with having the King of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the King of Cups before the Queen of Cups, and with other cards and showing here that you're giving up on yourself in order to be okay or to be able to fit in a man's agenda. Or, and I'm not saying in negative with men, I love men, but it's just like you can't be putting someone else before yourself. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Miss Fearless. All right, Miss Pri, I see your second question. I mean, your third question. You have 1806. Hey, B3, what is up? B3, whenever you have a chance, drop your question, baby cakes. Lobo? Okay. You could either send it here, Vixen, or you can send it on IG. Will Aries end up doing the art? It's telling you, oh, don't. Okay, don't have Aries do the art. You're just creating more drama for yourself, overwhelmment. And there is a possibility of you just creating this scenario for this person to return. Yeah, Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. It's saying like if you want the art, really the art from this person, then pay him. Offer for him to get paid. Otherwise, with the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups, you're just going back to the old shit. It's like really emphasizing on cutting ties with him. I'm going to start painting again. When I do, can I send you the art? Post it on your IG. I would like to see it there. Hola, Nusa, ¿cómo estás? Hello, hello. No, Lobo, no crying. I've been meaning to message you. There's something I need to share to you privately. Okay. All right. Let's see. B3, drop your question, por favor. I can gift you one. You're so sweet. Thank you. Ms. Nessa, we're going to timestamp for your first question here. Timestamp is 2031. No, it's not something bad. No, it's not something bad. It's just an update on some things that we were working on. Because we are in between the eclipses, I have been taking it a little bit slower than usual because I usually would have a response or like some sort of message to you by the third or the fifth day. But because we're in between eclipses, I took it a little slow. Hey, love bug! ¿Cómo está Lebu? ¿Cómo está Lebu? Thank you. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you so much for the floating heart, señorita. Miss Sadie. Thank you. Loving it long time. That is so sweet. Look at this. Okay. Hi, tribe. Hope all is well. Hello, hello. Okay, so your question. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and do B3's question. I'm going to move fast rounds a little bit too. Okay. Maria, have a plan, girl. What kind of plan? Scares me when you say you have a plan. Okay. Don't mind me posting all these lists. Okay, so your question aquí. Woo, do I get my 2 fast round tickets answered? Sí. Nessa, no te había visto, chiquilla. Okay, I'll answer you in a few. Good so far. Ooh, I love the watermelon, girl. Okay, me asustaste. Don't worry, Shula. Take your time. Okay, the divine timing is perfect timing. Okay, perfect. Well, I'm already about to send the type down readings and all the stuff, okay? So just so you know. Rude. Mama's being a savage out here. Libra. Oh my gosh. Oh, nice. Thank you. ¿Vamos a compartir o qué? No. Why not? You're trying to do, you're like, ¿usted se lo quiere tomar solita? No, hay que tomar la mitad. Ahorita no. Sí. Thank you, Mom. Little Miss Prim. Hello. Welcome. This girl Maria have a plan. Okay. Thank you, Miss Reina. Mom, me dan el vaso para que usted pueda estar tomando ahí. How are you, Deb? Thank you. Mi mamá trajo veneno over here. Delicious. Alrighty, Leslie, thank you so much for getting a question. I'm going to be adding you to the list. If you have a different username, let me know, baby cakes, okay? All right, let me copy and paste that list real quick. B3, you and your questions, girl. Okay. Is your mama talking shit about you to her dad? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. It is showing that your mama is talking a lot of smack on you because she feels that you are very lazy. And all you do is either hang out in your room, not come out, not get it together. You have the hangman coming in sideways. The Two of Swords. No, she's not talking to this man about you. She doesn't have communication with him openly at this time. It's like they're not messaging or communicating at this time. No, this is either complaining to your family members, most than likely might be a grandma or her sister. It's another woman. And I see that she is complaining to a man. The man has he's losing hair. To me energetically that might be stepdad energy. Yeah, you have Page of Cups, Seven of Cups. She thinks it's time for you to get a boyfriend or do something about your life, start training or getting something out there for you to do. Here you have the World card. She thinks you're online too much. Nine of Cups, King of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Cups. Your mom doesn't know that you're not into boys. Yeah, the King of Wands in reverse and the Strength card here. She would like to set you up or for someone to, come and holler at you. But she's a little surprised that, oops, hold on, let me clear my camera here. She's a little surprised that you're not having any sort of situation or connection with any other boys here. I took the King of Wands out because there was a negative energy, so that will be some sort of heaviness or that sort of thing. Lying, I'm saying about when she abused me. I'm so sorry to hear that. You've made it very clear to some extent here to her that there's some sort of thing that she might have ruined your life that you're not liking, and something that she feels it's a little heavy here. I don't see her not loving you. I see that she loves you very much, but she feels you are a person that talks a lot of smack, complains a lot, and she wants you to love yourself more. She feels that you're very strict or go through a lot of mental situations that are not good. How are you doing, Marie? Ooh, hello, baby cakes. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be dropping the links and the dates for the classes. I'm going to be doing a mini introduction to curanderismo, which is the Mesoamerican Mexica, in this case, Mexica, healing traditions from a medicine woman. And we'll be tapping a little bit into the past. That is happening, ding, 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 ding. I think either last week of August. I don't have the dates with me. It's happening either last week of August or the 11th or 12th of September. 2-3 weeks after, we will begin the 13 Moons masterclass. It's either for you to embody her, which is your divine feminine, reclaiming her. Okay. So I'm excited for that. Miss Annie, I will have a date for you. Miss Liz and everybody else, Miss Sadie, who was going to be in it. There's a lot of group of ladies that are going to be joining, so I'm sorry, very, very excited for that. She's divine. What is up, baby cakes? She abuses me for being gay. I don't get that your mom is homophobic. I get that she doesn't want you to be homophobic. I don't know, like, what's up with the parents? Just like, they're kind of like okay with other people, but not their children. I mean, that could be some homophobia right there. About her abusing me. I don't think she wants to believe I'm gay because she knows. Yeah. We'll send payment for those classes tomorrow. Woohoo! Well, wait on it. Wait on it for the classes. Send in payment. I most than likely will set it up so you can be sent to directly to the link of the class or to the WhatsApp group as well that we're going to be having. No, she invented that I was going to meet a girl and abuse me. I think the girl, I was very clear. She wants you with a man. Don't think. It was very clear. She wants you with a man. I mean, if you're saying she's also said these things of her wanting you to be with a boy. I would highly suggest for you to get on to look for assistance and help when it comes to all right, Miss Sunflower Soul, are you here? I don't suck dick. Girl. A lot of heterosexual girls down either. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to be moving the names down the list a bit for those that are not here. All right. Gotham Empress. I don't think she's here. Marisol, I can read her a little later. Can't relate. And Aries, of course. Either she's going to love it or she's going to hate it. Hey, Lisa. Hello, hello. ¿Cómo está el boo, baby cakes? Oh, my God. Okay. Thank you, Marie. Thank you. Okay. Where is you, Miss Anna? Okay, Anna, I got your question. Let's timestamp for you. How are you, Lisa? Nice to see you, baby cakes. Anna, your timestamp is 33:58. All right, what's the vibe when it comes to love? Parker, Leslie here. Okay. All right, it's almost your turn, Parker. Hey, Miss Jenny. Hello, hello, baby cakes. To be on the list. Okay. I'll add you right now. When it comes to your love life, you got the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Two of Swords. This tells me that it's not open and something's not happening here for you. Okay. So there will be some sort of changes, or there is a need for some sort of changes here when it comes to your love life. These changes are not going to happen right away. Okay. It looks like for you to have this energy play out or manifest for you here will be coming in around. Ooh. and around the next I think you're an Aries or a Leo. But anyways, it'll come in around your next sister sign turn out. So that will be most than likely during Sagittarius season. You're gonna have a new book coming in. Damn, this is really hot. Okay. Hey, Sunflower Soul. Hello, hello. Okay. Can I see the Seven of Wands here? I see that there's opportunity for you to have love or be, in a sort of situation here. But it's short and it's online, and I don't see that you're very happy about the changes that can bring here towards you. You have Three of Wands. It is telling you 7 weeks to the next 7 months is the energy space here for you. Most than likely, this will take place within the next 3 months. Okay. You have Judgment coming in sideways, a Magician. I don't see you very open to the idea or what is offered to you. Or in this could be your environment. Esto puede ser tu entorno, no te está gustando cómo están sucediendo las cosas. Y hay un énfasis de cambiar las cosas alrededor. You too, Mama. I'm doing as good as can be. I need to get with you to set up the day for the reading. Feel out of... Woo, baby. Well, girl, get at me. Send me a message, baby cakes. I'll send you my availability for next week. Things will be a lot more clear for a lot of us here. For these for this next week. But I mean, you would be going through it because if I recall, I think you said you're an Aquarius, no? So yeah, you would be going through big changes. And closing out chapter. So depending on wherever you also have Pisces or Virgo in your chart, this is going to bring a big emphasis on closing out some sort of chapter that we were about to be closing in 2020, 2024. This eclipse is a friendly eclipse sort of thing. So it's gonna be a good eclipse. It's not gonna be one where we need to kind of be scared that there's big changes. No, if anything, it's very helpful. It's to close out some sort of chapters here in our life, or help you propel you for the next chapter and seeing it with a much more open heart, open mind. For instance, for me, it lands in Pisces, my house or whatever. Not, it's in my 10th house, but it's in my midheaven, and it is part of my life mission. So for me, I have a lot of things happening, a lot of collaborations in my channel and outside my channel. Things that are going to propel me for the next thing in my life. So the next chapter in my life. So I know it's pretty good. This is why it's important to get your chart readings, people. Okay. I believe my sun, moon, and rising. I think not too sure. Well, your sun is in Sagittarius, Miss Saggy, no? Your moon? I don't know, but I think you're either I think you're a Libra rising. So yeah, not Pisces. But there are changes that are also happening here. Hey, Sunflower Soul, ¿cómo está Lebu? So those of you that are Pisces suns, you are definitely closing a lot of shit. New moon, Libra rising. So that right away screams out love coming to front and center of how you have not been living true to your heart. When I say true to your heart, it means of your desires and your wants, what you want to live, dream, and that sort of thing, and experience. So It's a good beginning. Okay, she's divine. Hello, hello. Yeah, with a chart reading, I do chart readings. I don't know if you've seen them. Sometimes I post them up for like 33. I gave you a 6 month update. I look into your transits. So basically, any important points that are happening in life overall here for you, and they will tap in when I look into the chart and obviously read intuitively and connect and ask if there's anything important that's going on. So it gives you like from this time to this time. So for instance, for me, I was having a not too a chart that wasn't doing too much in the beginning of the year. And as the year ends, I have a total of 6 transits happening for me. I have business, I have family, I have life, and moving something about moving sector with the eclipse that also is propelling me to move. Maya Rose, hello, hello, welcome. For instance, I'm just going to give you a little glimpse so of what to expect. And that would need your date of birth, time of birth, exact time of birth, and location of birth. You're so pretty. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. So these are only 33. I do them on 6 months. Sometimes I do the yearly if you just have like smaller ones. For instance, I have mine annotated here. Okay, so I have my transits right now. I have fated growth through people that are going to be a fated growth through people that are coming in here to change my life. So I have Saturn conjunct my anti-vertex. When we have an anti-vertex or a vertex happening, vertex, most than likely you will have somebody that is romantically aligned. There's a 6 year, every 6 years we have some sort of meet up with someone in our life. So Saturn is someone who's supposed to allow me to get out there, and most than likely Saturn will be a teacher, a male teacher, and that's exactly who I have right now. I have a male teacher. He's a shaman who is assisting me to get to know myself more and that sort of thing. For instance, I'd like to share a little bit more here. Okay, so my annotations. I have Uranus conjunct my Mars. So Uranus is that part that it's part of illusion, things that makes us feel happy and connected. Sometimes it's a little delulu, right? But it's true that will come out. Conjuncting my Mars is whom I am and of how I act in the world. Okay, so and what propels me, what moves around here. I have Mars in my first house. So this is something that you guys will experience or hear about it eventually when this happens. For this energy, for me, is a relationship shift. So it will bring in big, surprising, radical shifts and that sort of thing. Okay. So, and with that energy, it's very, very beautiful. And for me, I have it from August 23rd, 2027 to August 7th, 2027. So you would get like a glimpse of what's going on for you during the peak time and the effect and how long it would be on or that sort of thing. And what's the emphasis on it. Okay. I'm doing base donation based readings right now, baby cakes. Timestamp for me, please, if I'm not back. Love you long time. All right, baby cakes. Sounds good. All right. So let's see here. Donation list is still open. It's going to be open for the whole day. I will be here. I'm doing the regular readings right now so I can see more so with the other readings later. Although I will be doing the eclipse blueprint readings later on. The Leo Sun, Virgo, oh, Gemini rising. Girl, you are definitely going through it, Miss Parker. Okay? Tú no te vas a escapar. And check where you have Leo in your chart. So that is where there is a big change. Like that change is going to happen within the next 6 to 12 months. Your Gemini moon is more so of changing your mentality. Because I remember part of the reading that I was doing last time, there was a conjunct between Gemini, and then I think Uranus was in Gemini too. So that's changing the way that we think things about things, especially here when it comes to the world. Okay. All right. So Miss She's Divine. Let's see. Girl, I can't find your message here. Okay, see yeah that you changed your. Never mind, something else. You changed. It's a whole different page. Okay. All right, let's see here what this man. What this man loves about you. All right, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Yes, thank you so much for the support and love, Senorita. Ooh, She's Divine. I almost forgot the timestamp, baby boo. She was gonna be snatching my wig. Okay. Bum. Timestamp is 47:17. What does this man love about you? All right, give me the energy here overall when it comes to the Gemini for baby cakes, please. You have the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Cups. So, okay. We're going to say it like it is, okay? No crying in the bus. So you have the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups. It's showing me that there's a person here who is holding back on his emotions of how much they invest and how much they give to the situation or here with the connection with you, okay? He feels that right now it's not like in the best of timing or in best of purpose of timing, to have for Divine to send you his way. Man, this light is a little bugging me a little bit. Anyways, we got the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups. So he loves that you came into his life and got him out of a gutter. With the Ten of Wands, he loves that you are creative, that you're funny, that you're very feminine here. But there is a lot of holdup here of wanting things to be a little different when it comes to the timing and when he wants to have things be on the move or on the go. Okay. Overall energy of what he loves about you, Six of Cups, that you are a sweetheart, that you remind him of what love should look like. You remind him of when he was younger, when he was, falling in love or having his first crush. He likes that you kind of don't push him for things. And this is a feeling like he aligns with you in such a different way that he hasn't aligned with anybody else. Bottom of the deck, there's a sort of energy of having boundaries or needing to create better boundaries. I'm going to look into that real quick right now. I will have free readings tomorrow. Was it tomorrow? Let me check real quick. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I think it's tomorrow. Hold on. Google Chrome is accessing your home screen. Okay, boo. Yeah, we have the free tarot readings tomorrow with the trivia. I most than likely will have 15 to 20 questions for the trivia ready for us to answer, for us to connect, to have some sort of tarot fun, and then obviously you guys get to ask your question. I will reply, and then we get on with the list. Let's see, what time did I schedule this? Um, I think it's after my last session. My last session starts at 12. More than likely will end at 1. So I scheduled it at 1:30 p.m. Okay. So hopefully we'll see each other here. I did have it for the 27th, which was today, but because yesterday my internet was being ass, um, we're here. Okay. But I do have them every 27th of the month. 27, 28 to move them around a little bit different. Señorita, Miss, she's divine. This person feels very aligned with you in his life. It shows that he created some sort of obsession with you. And I'm asking what the obsession was, and it's showing that there was a way for him to shift his perspective on gaining a lot more clarity. Speaking to you was almost as if it was, some sort of therapy and that sort of thing. Was Mario here earlier? Okay, he was here earlier. Hopefully he's still out there. Mario! No lo he visto. We also have confessions, releasing a past secret. Almost wanting to release that confession here. Parts of himself. Mark, hello. Welcome. We have retreating, letting go, and being able to rest. Can I get a little more about the Six of Cups, pursuing and moving in this energy? 10 of Wands. That's what you had in the bottom of the deck. This person not being able to offer something solidly, but here with the Knight of Wands, kind of fleeing from the situation. Needing to take a step back. Can I see what else she enjoys? Ooh, okay. Page of Wands, Justice. He likes how you can get snappy, but in your own way. Like, this is something that I say, like snatching someone's wig. But here with this Page of Wands is a being open to learning from you, being open to seeing what you have to say. Five of Cups is in the bottom of the deck. Sometimes it gets a little bit too much for him. And even though it's not something that he would obviously want to experience, because the Justice is here, this is telling us that he can't see why you would bring it up or why would you emphasize on this energy. And when the time is being, he likes that you put yourself in a position of being respected. And he likes that. Girl, he did not just bring me up to the energy here. Okay. As soon as I'm like, okay, what else? I heard blowjob. And it directed my eyes to the bananas right there. I've never noticed those are bananas. Okay, goodbye. Do not associate a blowjob with bananas, please. I barely even eat them. Queen of Coins, you are the best at doing that. Anyways. All right, let's see what else. What else does he like or love here about her? Ace of Wands, the Tower. I don't know. He told you that not a lot of ladies that he's been with before make him come. Just with a blowjob. He likes that he has a lot of self-restraint. Look at this. We have another Ace of Wands, and we have the Tower. And it speaks of the quality time that y'all have spent together. Show me why he has a Tower. Feeling like there is exhaustion, losing his shit. We have longing and nostalgia. Okay, he is nostalgic, wanting to experience this again. It's almost like if he doesn't have it, he doesn't know what the fuck he's going to be doing. Look at this. We have Two of Wands and Two of Cups. This person is not seeing you on purpose, because the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups with the Knight of Cups is telling me that this person is holding back. Because now, with the time that you have, the two of you have connected, he needs to be more open about what needs to happen, what needs to take place romantically. Like, where is this headed to? Where is this going? There's no more playing. He knows. This energy is just like, his energy is just like so ready to be in this romantic relationship. But here the energy is just holding where he feels that he has other commitments and needing to take care of his financial situation in order to move, forward. All right, thank you, señorita. All right, let's see. Deb, you are next. All right, Deb, I see your question. Thank you so much. Copy, paste, copy, paste. Vamos a ver. Was the meeting between me and Mitchell dated? Can you word that differently for me? I did not understand that question, beloved. Por favor. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Baby Cakes, for your question. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Okay. Deb, ¿dónde estás, Deb? Please let me know about your question. Okay, hold the hell at. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the next person who I have here in the live stream. I guess I'm gonna have to Okay. While wait for Miss Deb, I'm gonna be reading Miss Ja. Ooh, right on time, girl. Okay. Let's look into this situation. Thank you, divine. Thank you, universe. ¿Cómo está, señorita Ja? All right. Leo stellium and Leo stellium in 12th house. Leo stellium in the 12th house. 6 planets. I think she meant fated instead of dated. Maybe. But I don't know where she's at. I did not keep a track on the list. I did add the missing names that I had. Sorry. Thank you so much. Okay. Show me the energy, please. So the finances here. Where's the money? Where's the thing? Energy here. The energy. Did her mom really have this quantity of money get taken from her? Some stolen, lost. Okay, Ms. Ja. I don't know if you're able to hear me out because I know you are working, like a lot of you are. Okay, timestamp is 102:53. Okay, so the money was not stolen. Okay, the money is not stolen. I see that your mom put it in a safe spot and she doesn't know where it's at. Okay, she lost track of where she put it. Can I remote view this, please? Okay. Entrando, so your mom's room. Entrando, aquí está algo como una cocina o una sala. Parte de la cocina se ve más. Entrando, closet. Está enredado como unas sábanas. Está enredado como en un canasto. Okay, your mom originally wanted to have it in some sort of bag, some sort of purse. This is my mom's phone. Ay, sorry, ma, I was pulling the phone. Poquito más grande que un clutch, como una bolsa negra, una bolsa oscura. Ella pensaba poner el dinero ahí y lo sacó. So now she's thinking that she put it inside the bag, but no, she put it somewhere else. It's in her room. El dinero either lo perdió a las 9 horas o en los 9 días. Y ha entrado gente a su room and yeah, she's lost money like this before. Pero no tanto dinero. Knight of Wands. Yeah, she's gonna find it right away. It shows no that she's blaming other people. Hola. Bye. Yeah, 10 of Cups, so shows that she will find the money very soon. Okay. And you got the Justice card also coming in. saying she will find it at home. Here, the justice is about being able to look for it and that sort of a thing. Knight of Swords and Nine of Cups and Three of Cups. So yeah, she will be able to find it back at home, but she's gonna find it herself. Either your sister, because it's showing family. A woman helps her look for it and she finds it, but your mom's gonna be there as well. Okay. You'll be doing the eclipse readings later? Yes, I will be doing them. I scheduled them at 5:30. Most than likely, I will be coming in before. I'm just going to have a little break, which I have to exercise a little bit there. Hey, Glenda, what is up, baby cakes? I got pushed further back in the list. I had you in the beginning. I did call, but right now, any person that is not when I call, I've been pushing them down a little bit down the list. I have people who made payments who have one question. So therefore, when I said I apologize that I did not add you guys to the list, they had already done their payments. And you were where I was going to start in again. Like I come in and ask, do you still want the same question? The same question was going to be for you. If you still wanted the same question, same readings. Get on the list, love bug. It's only 44 for the reading, okay? If I have time, which I don't think, because there's like 2 or 3 people that have long readings. I will be doing these today and tomorrow. Hopefully not tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I have something so fun, which I want to do it most than likely Sunday. It will be a which I already have it here for y'all. I just need to create the thumbnail. Thank you, Miss J. It will be a partial. We're going to be connecting your numerology with your life path, your chakras, what chakra you work with the most, your integration, and this is going to be based on also looking into your shadow wound, your gift, and looking into just your birth date. So this reading is going to be really, really fun. I think I'm only going to give it for 28, either 28 or 15. I'm still debating. You're what the hell? There's a big gap. I know, but I need to ask. But the reading is going to be so much fun. This has assisted me and helped me with understanding myself a lot more. If you are into looking, I can't fucking remember what the name of the chart is. I gave it to Annie. I can't remember what name. I told her the name of the chart. I had to look for it. Let me go back into my messages with her. But this is just based on your birthday. We're going to be looking into that energy there. Okay, if you want to look into your human design chart, it will tell you also within chakras and that sort of thing. But with me, I will show you. For instance, I'll talk about it that day. But for instance, I am born on the 27th. I'm connected with the higher heart, and part of the things that I'm here is to do sacred service, connecting with humanity and helping them open their heart as well, and divine knowledge. So it's very, very beautiful. Ooh, okay, love bug. Sounds good, baby cakes. That's what I thought. She can't remember donde lo dejó. She doesn't have dementia. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. She just lost track of the shmoney's girl. She forgot. It's in her house. It's in her room. It's by the closet. It's in the closet. Y la cosa que she kind of has organizado, but she has a lot of clothes. Okay. I have your question, Clinda. Do you still want the same question, baby cakes? Let me know. Most than likely, I will leave it for $17. If you guys want to go ahead and donate for that reading, I kind of want to do it tomorrow, to be honest, because it's a magical Friday and we can connect with it. And I will be adding other things to it as well. Like I said, to figure yourself out. Yeah, go ahead. Please change your question. I love fucking roommates. Que te la pongo, que te la pongo, que te la pongo, te la pongo ya. I sent my Eclipse funds via Cash App. Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much. Vamos a ver. Oliver, what is up, homie? How are you doing? All right, thank you. Thank you so much for being part of the new list, señorita. Miss Sadie, for the new reading. Thank you for starting the list. That's going to be a fun reading. I'm going to be adding other things as well. This girl sending in for her private reading. She's like alien rights. She's so funny. Okay, Clinda. All right, Clinda, your timestamp chilling. How are you? I am chilling too. I'm over here doing some readings, baby cakes. Okay, Clinda, timestamp for you is 1/12/30. Okay. Daisy, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. These are donation-based readings. I will have I do have free readings tomorrow in the trivia. Okay. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Okay. How will my next long-term partner treat me through our relationship? This one is better to ask. Okay. All right. Let me just check real quick. I want to see how much I'm going to give you of that question. I would love to give you a little bit more. Clinda, okay, you did a regular question, so that next time, if you want to get something similar to that question, I would highly suggest for you to pay the under the veil. The under the veil, we will check where you are at right now, which I will give you a little bit snippet of it. So we'll check where you are energetically, looking into that person, how they would treat you, and how would they look, and anything else that comes in between. Okay. All right. Because my readings are timed, so I will give you whatever is that you're asking here for. All right. So let's look into the energy here of this next commitment, this next energy of this partner that's coming in. Please. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Clinda, your heart is, it's in a very pure state, which the energy that I'm getting, there has been a lot of changes, a lot of differences. Your heart is much, much lighter than in the past. There has been an acceptance and openness to your feminine energy, and that is beautiful. Congratulations. Right now, it seems, oh my God. Okay, let's check this out real quick. So we have disruption, which is the Tower card, right? We have the Tower card. We have Destiny, which is the Wheel of Fortune. We have Hope, which is the Star card. And we have light energy. This light energy is the sun. This is amazing. Okay, why is this amazing. And with this energy, it is telling us that there is a lot of changes that are coming in. So anybody who you are connecting with right now will not work out. It is just people who you're closing a chapter with, or people that you're connecting with as well, that are just teaching you of, whom you are when you are in love, or what is it next, that you will be attracting, or you're going to be, saying, oh, this doesn't work for me anymore. So anything between the next 2 months, I would just say, like, lay low on it. Okay. So anything that's here within the next 2 weeks, have fun. We're going to get to test the waters and see that sort of thing. I don't see a commitment coming in at this time. It's best for you not to also commit. But after these next 10 weeks, the energy will be a lot more solid for you to connect romantically. Now, will you have that sort of love? Yes, of course. Okay. You are destined to connect. Oh my gosh, you're going to get like a very stable, long term partner here. With this energy, the person that is coming in is a person that would love to show you off, a person that is very smiley. He has very beautiful teeth. He likes your energy is bubbly, but you are sort of shy, right? So it's like you can have fun, you can be out there, but you're more discreet than anything. This person coming in will allow you to feel completely happy in your body. Will feel, every time that you see him, you will feel you will know it's him. You will feel it here in your heart. It will create the heart palpitations, it's not even the rattle. The rattle is like more sort of wake up. This is more so like when you see him approaching you at any fucking given time, you're gonna know it's him. He still makes your heart flutter every single time that you see him here. I see that this love will be very divine. He will present you to everybody and anybody who he wants to connect with. He will be very open and will be, I don't like to use the word proud, but he will present such an energy of like, this is my girl, this is my woman. And the love will looks like it's going to be very rooted, very beautiful here. This person is very intuitive, and more than just intuitive, is a person who gets glimpses of situations that could be even like prophetic dreams and that sort of thing. I see that he is very playful, a little bit too goofy sometimes, but he and you will have to learn. At the beginning, he will be very respectful, but you're going to have to kind of set boundaries with him of knowing when to joke around or how much he can take it, because he will feel very comfortable with you. He will be very goofy, and you will feel the same way with him. But that energy will create for him to, kind of lay back after a little while. And I see you being bugged by it. I don't see you having a lot of conflictive situations with him. Energy is very grounded. Even you guys not seeing eye to eye in the smallest things, like you guys both get heartbroken about the situation. There will be a lot of clarity, a lot of truth, and this is a partner that you will be that you already have been manifesting or been attracting to. I don't know if you have created a letter or have set this to spirit, but you already have put this out there into the universe. I see it very openly and very broadly here. Out of your 5-card spread, hey Diana, what is up, baby cakes? Okay, so we see here, right? We have 5 cards. Within these 5 cards, we have 4 major arcanas. Okay, major arcanas are divine energy. So it's things that are fated for you, or things that divine spirit has put out for you. And like I say, life is already fated for us. The only thing here is of choosing what path we go, and in the version of what we're going to experience it, and the consciousness that we're to experience it. Because with this energy as well, it is showing that you are fated to live this. Your heart has been very, very open. Okay. And here the energy comes in grounded. You've done the work that whatever comes in next, it's coming in a way or in a matter that you are to feel this connection be very, let me see, am I still streaming? Okay, yeah, because the thing stopped. Grounded, and this is about you to receive full on fruition. This is about you harvesting whatever's that you put out there right now. See it as the rest point, or like your winter before the spring, before you move forward with taking, the steps out there to put yourself in a position of, hey, I'm dating. I'm here outside to date. I'm going to drop the extra makeup or like the extra cleavage. I'm going to dress more ladylike, not completely prude, but not completely like where you're like in full cheetah print and then showing the boobies and the red nails, because that kind of draws in the wrong attention from men. Okay, like I'm not saying don't, because I also like to dress in cheetah print and that sort of thing, but when to wear it and being more open. This person will be coming in, and I'm going to tell you here, you're going to meet this person when you're feeling lazy about going somewhere, but it will be a physical meeting. Okay, but this person will treat you right. He will be a very good partner, and it's somebody that is fated to be here with you, and this is a romantic relationship that's here for a very long time, as long as the two of you want to be together. Okay, because here with the prosperity begins, that is the Ace of Pentacles, and this is something that could be a lifetime or a period of time, but it's not short-lived. All right, thank you, baby cakes. True, bubbly but shy. LOL. Yes, playful, but it's okay. Not too much, girl. You read me well. Okay, yeah, because he's gonna be a little too playful, or like having little jokes, or what are those things called? A little pranks here and there. And honestly, I don't see you're gonna be okay with like the easy pranks, but not so much with things that are a little bit too much. Okay, so and this person will give you public recognition and will give you your place, especially as you are a little meanie poo to him. Okay, let me give you one more card. What Spirit wants you to know about this next situation, this next relationship. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. What's here for Clinda? What's here for Lady X? Thank you, thank you, thank you. This gentleman, I did see someone that is much taller than you, and he has not a big afro, but he's like curly hair, and we can barely see because my hair is down, but I had it, I had volume earlier. He has very curly hair, but not like tiny curls. It's more so like wavy, curly hair. And he's a little bit darker skinned than I am. Had beautiful teeth and the small mustache. Look at it. Look at Diana doing hot girl shit. Girl, boo. Okay. Do your thing, girl. Thank you, Kalinda. Hold on. Let me give you your last card here that I want to give you. What does Spirit want you to know? Okay, you have pay attention to the signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences. All right, you have balance. As things are coming to a wrap, there needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. Okay, this energy is here. Just allow yourself, with all the changes that are happening with the eclipses, for your spirit to do whatever it needs to do to get these activations. You might feel extra tired like all of us, but just let your body rest a bit while your physical vessel, your avatar, is able to ground the energy in for you to be out in the go, girl. Because I honestly, with that energy, especially with Leo, you're not going to be taking a lot of breaks, at least not this next 12 months. You're going to be on the go, having fun, experiencing life. Get out in the sun. It's going to be your best friend. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I see you, Diana. Thank you, baby cakes. I see you put a Snoopies in here. Okay, Miss Saggy. Then you send me your question. Ooh, okay, Miss Sadie, I see you, baby cakes. Your timestamp is 125, 45. Oh my gosh, Nessa. Okay, I'll be back later. All right, baby cakes. We are on Miss Saddie's question here. I did not understand the question that beautiful energy clean that. Yes, yes, yes. We are on Miss Sadie. I left Miss Deb because I did not understand her question. But you are right after living. Okay. All these people that are here after Miss Sadie have one question only. Well, everybody sends Miss Deb. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Gary, I already finished my homework. Anyways, okay. Hi, everyone. I hope your first week is going well. I'm enjoying the reading the first discussions post from those of you who have completed the assignment. Okay, thank you. It's been nice getting to know a little. Okay. All right, that's not me then. I'm done with that work. All right, Miss Sadie, 127.20, baby cakes. Overall energy here for Mr. J, and what is it feeling for you? Okay. Bottom of the deck, he has to give and take. Dar y recibir. Okay. She's driving right now, but she's listening. All right. We have him here being flexible and okay. Life is turning out to be really good for him right now. With this, la cara amable de la vida, this is the nice face of life. When this comes in, is oro y miel, is leche y miel, is milk and honey. And there, this energy is telling us that there is a lot energy to receive. There is a lot of goodness here in his life. And there is a lot of prosperity, especially when it comes to physically and in the matters of the heart. It seems that within this energy, he's trying to be attentive. He's trying to give the most of himself to situations, to connections, to you. I do see him having you as a priority, especially with the energy here of this little frasco de miel. So this is about people who also have been sweet to him based on the energy that is of 27, 19, and 51. It is showing him thinking highly of you. We have the devil, Hierophant. We also have the King of Swords and the Tower right after, but before a cup. So there is several people that have his attention right now. It looks like he feels very comprimido en su tiempo. There is a lot of things that are happening right now for him that he doesn't feel that he's catching up. I do see that he is having trouble breathing. Okay, there's something here with his lungs that he needs to work on. And that, to me, obviously, as a person that has had respiratory issues, of course, Six of Swords is good here. And movement again with the air. We have the Eight of Wands. And that Eight of Wands is good because it's saying this person will be able to breathe better, therefore also communicate better. But he does have you in mind a lot. And there is changes that are going to be coming in. There's clarity that's stepping in here for him, especially as the days progress. I see that he's already thought of time that he wants to spend with you on the phone or be here connected to you. I don't see that he's trying to ignore you of anything. With this, he's just like, oh, I want to hit her up. And by the time that he has some free time, he knocks the fuck out. Okay. He has the Nine of Cup with Judgment, and we have the Two of Coins with the Nine of Swords. Like, by the time that he wants to be like, okay, I'm gonna manage this, I'm gonna do my chores, or I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna watch TV, and while I'm watching TV, I'm gonna message esta señorita, and then he ends up not doing it because he falls asleep, and it's like, oh my gosh, what time is it? And then he just goes back to sleep. Hierophant again. Okay, so that energy is a romantic energy. Like, this is about not communicating or talking here with many people. Like, he feels overwhelmed with his own choices, because Judgment coming in with the Two of Pentacles, it is showing that he's needed to take in needed to take it. Ay, vamos a ver este. Oh, ay, lobo, burping over here. Needing to take a break on how much he's taken on. Okay. Show me heart space here, please, when it comes to how he feels for her. We have the Chariot. Two of Wands, again, looking forward to connecting with you, looking forward to coming home to talk to you, to spend time. This could even be of when he's just chilling in his vehicle, trying to see you, trying to connect with you here. You have Ten of Wands, being too overwhelmed, too tired to start anew, and then this is just like him knocking the fuck out again. So in his energy with, especially when it comes to feelings, I don't see romantic feelings per se. The Chariot, of course, could say like you have a special place in his heart with the Chariot, and there is a driving force here that with the Ten of Wands and the Two of Wands is not trying to acknowledge, because it's too heavy on his spirit, or feeling like there is a lot more that needs to be worked on. Because even if we're looking at this heart space, saying the seed has been planted, it will move forward. Again, with the Chariot being, like I always say, the universe is Uber, regardless of however it comes in, it will always be successful. So it's saying right now it's just too much to contemplate or put himself in a situation to give more to the heart or grow this. But let me just say, within the next 10 days, there will be a change of being a little bit more romantic, being more open to what life can offer between the two of you. But he's going to go back into his old habits, his old ways, because, I mean, habits die a little slow. Okay, he needs to make the choice of moving forward. So right now we're trying to contemplate if there's somebody else. I don't see anybody else per se that, definitely has his energy like that, like where he's fully connected or contemplating on bringing anything like that. The Five of Swords, any sort of situation, there was a sort of argument, and right now that no longer exists. This also wants to come out 10 of Cups with the Sun card, and that is telling us that there will be some sort of romantic situation, him being open to love being given. Spirit doesn't want me to talk about it. By the universe, or by him creating, because here with the Ace of Wands, this is self-creation, as you are the magician. We are all the magician at some point, or this can be the hand of the divine. Nevertheless, there's an opportunity that will rise, that will come in here for new love, new opportunity. And this doesn't mean that this situation is just completely with someone else. And with this energy, it is an opportunity to allow the heart to feel free to love, to give ourselves a new opportunity to be in love. There will be messages out there. I do see him being online, though. That's the only thing here with his energy. And love becomes very open, where there is a lot of options, and I don't see him making some sort of choice. Okay, and with the energy I'm feeling it right now, he's not going to making some sort of choice. He's just going to be talking to people that he feels attracted to. And with this, you are going to be talking to him during this time. But here with the moon, that is telling us right away that the sir isn't able to allow himself to step completely into diving into the unknown. And which that means we see two towers here, right? With the moon, we see two towers, and we see the fields here, the activation. This is an eclipse, as we can see here. Now, what are the cards coming out here? So relationship energy coming in here. The towers are not falling. If anything, it's saying they're staples. They are two paths that are going to lead him wherever he needs to go, with the path being clear here, where the lobster is at or the crawdaddy. He's a giant ass crawdaddy. Nevertheless, there's activation, there's movement, but he's going to have to step into wanting more or getting things situated. He will try to do something where his mind kind of leads him, and it will be with you. There's some sort of fallout, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are not going to be well. It just means that old templates, old way of doing, even the way that you guys argue, it's not going to be here anymore. Because it has gotten better of how the two of you have worked out here with just letting problems dissolve or just letting go, speaking things out. Three of Cups, that tells us that he's going to take a break with anything that's romantic or anything that he puts himself out there. And I feel like here with that, it will be based on some sort of guilt. I'm going to pull a card real quick. Show me a little bit more, please. I want to see what he's feeling currently for Mrs. Sadie, please. And show me here, what was the Three of Cups sideways, second round. What is he feeling for her? Woo wait, you see that? Soul recognition. It is in reverse, but just telling us that there is a holdback of him not knowing exactly how to go about things. For me, it's showing me sideways. Okay, so there's a soul recognition. He can't pinpoint it yet. And again, we have the same thing here. And we have optimistic sideways. Well, this was like this. Okay, so not wanting to have full recognition of the situation, the tug at the pool, or whatever not is going to be here. And we also have spiritual awareness and ghosting. So that is going to take place, but he will be back because this is not something that he's able to get away from. Spiritual awareness comes from first having a spiritual awakening. Epiphanies, something's going to take place here where he's going to shift the energy. And I will tell you here, with this energy of him having shortness of breath and having these problems with being able to breathe. And it's not that he's just going to be gasping for air. No, this means that he's not able to voice things completely. He will feel that he needs to breathe a little better. He will have maybe some blood problems, especially the Four of Cups and coming in with that energy of the Six of Swords. Needing to walk more and that sort of thing where there needs to be more flow. That speaks of also being able to lose weight, because when we lose weight, most of the weight that we lose, it comes in from the breathing. And that's how it leaves the body, right? So, and what this is telling us, there will be changes that will be coming in, and how you will be marrying this energy will be through your weight loss, or I don't want to say weight loss. It's of you releasing the weight. We're going to say releasing. You release the protective shields of whatever that is, and therefore he also releases the protective shields of whatever this is for him, of not having that spiritual awareness. Okay. What can she expect of the feelings that he has here for her? You have logic and structure. And you have taking a risk is in reverse. False limiting beliefs, heartbreak, breakup. That little pause, it's not saying completely done, but the energy will shift eventually. Okay. And you're in a good space. You're in a very good space. Okay. Thank you, baby cakes. Just give him some time. He's going to be well. He's going to be good. No anda de rabo caliente. Okay. All right. And let me tell you, as when we start the classes, not because you're taking the classes with me, but you're going to feel a lot better. Because with these classes, you're going to get to know yourself more. You're going to be able to even teach your children, your daughters, your nietas, how to be in their feminine without shame. And that shame of the body, shame of being a woman, because a lot of us that have stepped into our feminine energy, there was a time and point in life when a lot of us were wishing or desiring to have been a man instead of a woman. And that's not just because you may have thought it was way better. It didn't come from self creation. It's something that was embodied within you, or something that your grandparents thought or said, even way before you were born. And it will help you step into your feminine. And something that you get to practice after the classes, and of course, teach other women as well, because the medicine is there. Information will not be short just for our session. It's for you to spread the good medicine to other women, other people. Okay. I'm sad using because of the All right, Vixen. Let's see. Kerboo. Okay, Vixen, Vixen, Vixen. Oh, Nessa. Our sleep is gonna be have a break because I swear life has been so hectic. It has. Pero. Yeah, you're still gonna go through it, girl. I'm gonna take a picture of the question de la esta muchacha de la Deb. I'm looking for Vixen's question. I think I may have it myself. I'm just trying to find her here in the live. Okay, yeah, okay. Leslie, you are next. Please be ready. I don't know if you came in with another username. Ooh, okay, okay, I see you. Yeah, I had to I make sure it was you. I was gonna go tell you. I have your chat right here. Okay, it's your turn. Okay. Do you happen to know where you have your rising? Or what's your rising sign? And the reason why I'm asking is so we can be. See, yeah, I have you. Yes, Ness, I got you, baby cakes. I got you. I started with the Instagram questions, the fast rounds, but the people that actually had the questions here, I just initiated with them. I was going to do them at the end. I just started with them. Started coming in, but I still have them here. I will be doing them. Who's calling my mom? She answered. Oh, well, let's see. No, I have the question. Okay, I have the question. The only thing I was asking here is of you knowing your rising. I was going to give you a little intel about it, but I mean, you can do your own research. You can go into Cafe Astrology or any other preference of your choice to look into the birth chart. Your ascendant. Mark, you get to ask here. Sometimes these are people that book with me, and sometimes they send their question just in case they can't come in on the live. So they just drop the question over there to make sure that I do their reading. Okay. Hold on. Let me pull a message here. Okay, Gemini rising. Uy. Hi. ¿Te ves que tiene sueño? Es my little sister. Diciendo que es my little sister que estás aquí. She's a Virgo. Anyways, um, first let's emphasize here with this changes coming in here for you, Miss Jojo. So in the year 2020, throughout the year, and again 2024, there were changes when it comes to changes when it comes to your work and what you did for work and how you're going about things. Okay. So yes, you will feel the change that is calling for you to either start something new or enter something completely different. But it's a good closeout. Whatever you're closing out, it will be really, really good for you. Look, when it comes to this energy of whatever's that you're closing out, when it comes to, all right, Parker, I got you, baby cakes. I changed your name right here. When it comes to the changes that are coming in, saying confidence is your key to success with the new moon in Leo. This is about allowing yourself to believe in the impossible. But most importantly, since we did have that new total solar eclipse, though that's like life changing, big changes that are within the 6 to 12 month span of how we are to have new things. So for you, it will bring in new changes, but this changes of whatever that you need to do for work, it will come in from frustration and not feeling very connected. Right now, you might feel very, very lost since Uranus, which is a planet that is part of illusion, or we can't see clearly because there's too much going on. It's in Gemini, and that will be of communication, feeling like people are not being true. You're catching on to the lies, but still not having clarity completely of the situations. But your intuition is definitely telling you that something's going on, and there are changes that are approaching that you need to do. I will tell you here that there is something about you moving something or looking for you to do business online. I don't see you going to some sort of establishment or having something that you work from home that will be adequate for you to be making money in the long term. That's what spirit is saying right now. There's something here that you might be going to work right now, showing up, but you're not supposed to. You can maybe just visit 1 or 2 times a month. But spirit is saying here there's a change that's coming for the world where these changes of wherever that you're moving next will give you peace of mind of being able to pay for your bills, pay for rent, and whatever not. Okay. Hey, she's divine. Welcome back, baby cakes. So it's very important for you to put yourself in a situation where things are more convenient for you. Okay, so touching on when we had this on August 12th, we have this new total solar eclipse. These are big changes. So you had this in your third house, and this third house is of conversations, communications. It has to do with your children, it has to do with siblings, it has to do with your environment, with writing, connecting with social media, and that sort of thing. So this is telling you there's something else that maybe you can do with your career choice that will help others move forward. And this is not maybe coming in completely opening up a page and talking online, but it's like creating a space where it can also bring you some sort of revenue or connect you to other places where um, you also learn from them. Okay. Right now, when this energy does show up, you're not going to be able to see things completely clear until the next 6 months. Show me with the energy. Why she's feeling so disconnected. You're feeling disconnected as fuck. Okay. Jojo. Oh my gosh, my sister just got emotional. Oh my god. Okay. Look, I'm going to share a little bit. And maybe it's important for you to hear because I always say messages that come in. My sister just said that she loves me. And we all know, like my sister Koi, she's my best friend. I love her. I said I wouldn't want to be here without her in this lifetime anymore. If she didn't exist, I cannot see a world where we don't exist. And she just said, I realize that we might not have a lot of time left together in this earth. And something about me saying something about my last lifetime. Oh my God. But make sure that right now you are allowing yourself to live because with this energy, 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords, you're feeling fucking blocked. You can't see anything right now. It's not time. You're meant to not think outside of what you're feeling. You're supposed to feel this. You've allowed your head to tell you what you need to do instead of your heart for a very long time. When you were also feeling as you couldn't find the answers. This is allowing the divine, allowing God to be a part of your life, allowing spirit to also take your burdens and allowing yourself to rest and not being in fight mode and in what's next. Because that card here with the King of Pentacles, that's about your own financial stability and feeling as like I need to have some sort of security with what's going on. Look, on Friday, which is tomorrow, I will be having this reading where we'll be checking on your personal birth date. And that will connect you with your life mission, what you're here to do, and that sort of thing. So this is more than just your life path, but of what chakras you connect with, of how to be able to work with them and be able to be attuned with them. I was sharing a little bit earlier here with myself. My birthday is on the 27th. For me, that connects me to my higher heart chakra, the higher heart, and that is for my mission here. My gift in life is to assist people to understand their themselves in the heart space and creating and bringing in sacred service, um, wisdom, information of how to be in your masculine and your feminine and that sort of thing. So I welcome you to get that reading. It's only $17. I will be looking into the birthdays only and also be pulling additional messages. I might channel in a message here from spirit if we do have something about a personal question. I might add something to it. It's 17 today. It might be 22 tomorrow. Um, but here with this, it is telling you you don't have to be in the search of things. They will come to you. You need to get out of the work of the job space that you're currently in right now. Yeah, King of Coins is going back to the security blanket here. The people that are there around you, they're only energy vampires. Hey, Hottie Glitterati. Hello, hello. Welcome back, baby cakes. 4 wands. There's new stability, new people, new love, you losing your spark or feeling need to fight back, which is the energy of the Queen of Wands. So remember, like their life is worth living, life is worth experiencing, life is worth taking a chance. You only have this life. We're only but a moment. Yes, we're eternal. But here, like going on a deeper way, like what are you going to be seeing in those last 7 minutes? When it said that we pass away and we get to see our life in a glimpse. Like I've heard that it's worse to be holding ourselves back and living that moment in hell which for others that I've, taken in the wisdom and heard what they had to share, and myself too, um, that moment of coming to an end with life and knowing that the version of you could have been, or who you would have become or lived, it's right next to you. It's almost as if you would have taken that moment further. Right now, you are being put in a situation where your confidence needs to step in for you to be successful. You need to step in and knowing that you are the shit, that you got this, that you have the information. This is basically saying stop playing big fish in a small pond. Queen of Coins, Ten of Wands. Whatever is happening here with work is no longer aligned with what you need to do and what you need to step into. Okay. After believe in the impossible, you have expect powerful changes and work through your fears. Mark, you're supposed to answer your questions here. Hey, Deb, what is up? Deb, I did not understand your question. I waited for you to rephrase it, but I had to move on with the list. You have the tribe, connecting to other people with like-minded either work or things here when it comes to your spirit, and you have the here and the now. What that comes in is telling you there is a need for you to reconnect back with whom you are and what is it that you are desiring in life. Okay. This is telling me that you've stepped out of being yourself and need to step back into what is calling for your spirit to do, your soul to do, and how you connect here. You have new changes, ideas de cambio, airs of change, or wind of change, and is asking for you to go for it. Arriesgate. After that, you have decir la verdad, saying the truth, and more so, this is saying the truth to yourself and dropping the mask. Okay. All right, sending you a long time. Love long time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I already did your question, Miss. She's divine. It's at 4717. Deb, I need you to type your question for me, please. You said something about let me take a picture. Let me take a picture. Let me look at the picture. I took a picture because I'm like, let me tell baby cakes. You said, was the meeting between me and Michael dated? Like, yes. What's the 17 reading? That reading will show you whom you are because of your birth time. We'll be looking into your numerology of your birth. So basically, what are your gifts and what is a shadow wound? So for myself, right, we see that I'm a big, voluptuous baby cakes. I was bigger, right? And before I stepped into my feminine energy, I would enjoy my period. Like I had very painful periods. And my shadow wound as the firstborn from many children, my part of my shadow is pain absorption. So, and with having it in the fourth house for me, like I really took in a lot. of negative fated absorption. Like obviously, it was most unlikely fated because it's part of the soul contract for me. But I did play mama role with my siblings. I did take them out for them to not experience what I lived through. If we can think of the negative shit that one lives at a young age as a child of any sort of abuse, I went through it. It's not something that I wanted to live, but we had to cut the cord eventually here of being the eldest of six children. Well, seven. We were seven, but one passed away when he was very, very small. But yeah, so in with that reading, we'll look into what is your main chakra, where you get to connect to. And it's more so understanding yourself. And if you have a question about your path, I will be adding it tomorrow. Like I said, I most than likely will channel in the question. You get to ask it here on the live, or you can send it before, and I will add the little glimpse of like channeling of the message. That's what I'm saying. Today will be 17. Most than likely, it will be 27 or 26 tomorrow. Okay, 22, 26, depending on whatever or not. Because when I channel in, it's only $26 live. Girl, if you want to do some solo digging on part of your birth chart, I can't remember the name again, but you want to look into getting to know yourself through a different chart, I would highly suggest for you to look into. I gave it to Annie. I'm gonna have to go to Annie's chat. It's not going to be very detailed, maybe unless you get to connect with somebody who reads these charts. I read them a little bit. I don't want to be doing the human design charts yet, but it gives you a lot of information as well. Some of these charts are free, so just try to look for a free human design chart. It will also tell you information. Okay, Parker, drop it like it's hot, baby cakes, please. Ay. Hey. Te empezaron con las uñas de lobo ahí. Deb, I have been asking you, what is your... What was the question about the person? I don't know if you catched what I said of you giving me something, but I think it's fated. I had already called you many, many times. Whew. I have you in the list. I have been pushing everybody down the list. I cannot take you right away. I will have to timestamp for you. I was saying the question, can you rephrase the question? Miss Sadie just said it might have been fated. But the question that I have for you, you said, was the meeting between me and Mitchell dated? Was that like... Now Miss Sadie or somebody else also mentioned it might be fated, but was it that you're setting up a date? Is it that there's something that's going to happen here? Let me know so I can take a picture of the question, or do it when the time is here. I was waiting like, oh, what was the... Oh, okay, I see you. Let me take a picture. ¿Ya se fue Tony? Ay, ¿él? ¿En la panocha o qué? Pues sí, cochina. All right, Parker, Leo Sun, Virgo rising. Ooh, dangerous combo. Okay. Okay, hold on, Parker. Parker. Before we begin, how does it feel to be you? Because you did speak about having a 12th house or 7 planets stellium, no? But having a Leo sun with a Virgo rising, how do you feel with your stability of making movement and choices? Are you very hard on yourself? What's it like? Little Miss Prim, it was part of the question, baby cakes. I got you. I'm going to timestamp in the reading here or in the one that I will be coming in later. Ram's still here, just cleaning and decorating my. Woo, girl, make that beautiful. Yes, thank you. Did you drop your question already? I'm looking in the chat. I don't see it. Señorita. Parker. My phone. Okay. Let me tell you, Marie, when I found out this for my chart, because I never understood why the human design and astrology charts feel so wrong for me. What did you find out? Everybody's leaving me on like a cliffhanger. Parker, hold on. Parker, did you send you your question? Oh yeah, you did, Parker. I am so sorry, Parker. Let me see. Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm gonna have to go a little bit back because I did not timestamp. Oh, Vixen was here. Parker 20749. Okay. My bad, Parker. My apologies. Okay. You said, do you see a long-term relationship this year for me? I'm old, so I don't have much. Parker, no, why did you say that, baby cakes? Oh my gosh, look at my eyes got all teary. Parker, don't ever say that about yourself. My heart. Oh my goodness, Parker. Okay. All right. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Nurse. Let's tap into the energy here, the heart frequency of Parker. Clarity in the mind and the heart and the spirit. Thank you. Parker is afraid to come out of their shell. Has been very afraid to come out of their shell and express all the love that they have in their heart. Parker, why did we say we were walking away from love? It reminded me of that song from Juan Gabriel. I don't know if you speak Spanish or understand Spanish. There's a song that says, Yo no nací para amar, nadie nació para mí. I made it more into like a da 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 da, like a happy, chirpy song, but it's not saying I was not born to love and nobody was born for me. You're one of those people that feel things to the core and are able to read people so eloquently, so beautifully. But the shit is that you also see the monsters, feel the monsters. And you know other people before they even fucking know themselves. I think here, I see that you need to have to create emotional boundaries. The absorption of information and being so fucking intuitive can be very sickening here with this energy. You're like, here, we need to step out of feeling that all people have been shit or have been, messed up in the past. And with this energy, have it here with the Three of Swords. You had the Five of Cups in the bottom of the deck. The Three of Swords was not even on the top, okay? With your energy, we have the Eight of Cups and we have the Judgment, okay? So this is telling us you're coming back from feeling that love isn't for you. of you maybe doing some sort of ritual, some sort of discontinuation, or some sort of letting go of love. At the time of whatever ritual this could have been like, oh, completely walking away. I'm gonna, go heal and do whatever. Not. We see how there's a missing cup here. Okay. And it's telling you, yes, you will find love, you will be connecting, but you needed to call it back in. Within this energy is all right, I'm gonna let this go. My judgment is gonna change, because regardless of, even if this is something strong, even if it was a 10 of cups, this energy of the judgment now comes in future energy, and it's something that you're living right now, where there's a judgment call, meaning there is a new ideal of living, there's a new desire that has come up for you when it comes to matters of the heart. And bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. So yes, that is romantic connection and that sort of goodness. I see that that person that's coming in has a big butt. Has a big butt, and they are not too active. They like to sit down a lot or be in the bed. They love sleeping. Okay, they love sleeping. Show me this energy. What's the Four of Swords? Three of Swords. This person knows what true love should look like or feel like, and they feel like they haven't connected with that other person. I see this person has been single more than 3 years. Show me here, is this person coming in this year? I see a living situation, connection with this person. There'll be something of marriage down the line, or opportunity for marriage. You also had Hierophant and the Libra card. Well, the Libra card fell out. I saw a peek of the other card here. Go out. Be out and about. You're going to meet this person physically. Let me ask you this. I'm invested too. What did you find it, girl? LOL. We have the Ace of Cups and the Five of Cups with the Two of Wands. Okay. So first of all, this draws me back into cartography. Okay, so please look into where you need to be in what part of the world, because this is telling me that this is about staying too long and not going to travel, not traveling for leisure, for spiritual connection, connecting with the world, with Mother Earth or Gaia, however you want to see or called Mother. But with this energy here, the Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, saying like you kind of cheated yourself out of putting yourself in situations where it was more open for you, where life was going to be better. There's a fear of traveling or not putting yourself in situations that will open your horizons. I don't see that this is blocking you completely. This is saying now it's time to move forward, and you will be moving forward within the next 2 years, either to travel because you want to and not because work is making you travel if you're still working, or life is making you go places. This is because you choose to go to these places. You have great love coming in. I see that the person that you will be connecting romantically is around you. There is someone who's also a friend, or somebody you've met, or is a friend of a friend or a friend of the family. Something here. It's someone who has strong Leo in their chart. There will be an opportunity blossoming up with this person. Romantic energy. And this opportunity doesn't come in this year. Okay. So this year you need to get out of the house and go have fun. Maybe go paint or do something here where you connect with people who have similar interests to what you have here, especially with the Ace of Cups. So this can be like what is that thing that I call meetups? The app where you connect with other locals, other singles around your age group, that sort of thing. This is not online dating. This is not fast dating, because I only giggled because I send my friends like, "Oh, go to this place," but no, this is not for you. You have the Tower and the Seven of Swords, and this is saying this year, whatever you start is going to be short lived. This is not the year to connect with anybody else. This is the year where you start being happy with whom you are and going out and enjoying your own personal time. This is connecting with friends or connecting with other girlfriends. This could be even men, but connecting with other people where you get to also say like, "Hey, I like to do this, this and this," where it's like you don't just leave that openness for to tell a future partner like, "Oh, I haven't gone out, I haven't done this." Like this to put yourself out there a lot more. Again, Nine of Wands is in the bottom of the deck, and this is telling you love. It's in the horizon, and it's here within the next uh, Pisces season. So that would be what, February, mid February. When it comes to love, what's the energy here that baby cakes need to hear? You are good enough. You have full moon in Virgo. There's a chapter closing out here when it comes to your life. Full moon. So within this says you already have given too much. You have already learned enough. It's time to move into this new energy with confidence. It is here for you to experience, to explore. Wait. Playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I will tell you here, one of your activations that will have you move faster, it's going to Rome. Something in the water in Rome. And I'm going to give you a message here what Spirit wants you to know. When it comes to your love life, we're going to see where you are right now. If you are connected in the energy. The good thing is that you're not blocking love. It's not blocked at all. It's for you to step into it and for you to reclaim that you want this love here. It's like in my heart, I am love. We're not going to say I have love. I'm sorry, I had love. I am love. I have love. In the now. Everything in the now. Because here's telling me that there was a lot of fear looking into the past and what could come in the future. And we have not been in the now. Where is she currently right now, please? You are here beyond compare, comparing new partners to past experiences, fresh take, better times are stepping into here. The Spirit is saying things will be more easygoing. What energy is here when it comes to Baby Cakes Parker's future, please, within the next 12 months? You have a lot, so we're going to ask for one more. You have soul searching, needing to work on some personal issues first, motives, purpose, and self. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have awareness, distracted, or filling life with other things. This is telling you it's time to look for love. Time for look for love and putting yourself out there, dating. All right, one more message, please. And this for the future says exploring, testing the waters, or still looking for the right one. Search another path. Adventures, having new experiences, and making new friends. Travel, change, and plans. Okay, there's your confirmation. It's time to move forward. It's time to create new adventures. This could be like little road trips. This could be, I don't know, things around your city. Like I live in Orange County in California. So with this, I see that other people like hiking, like to do different things, maybe go clubbing. That's not my scene. Both of those are not my scene. But eventually I do some sort of different things here and try to look for some people in LA or people that are around other counties so I can connect to even with people around my county, but not so much. But try to look for some things that are fun, like maybe sip and paint if that's your thing, or other things that will have you connecting with other adults. So you are back into your element, back into your energy. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, you said apparently I have a rare charge configuration called an ATED, high focus planetary split, and then chart does what? You have to wait. Does not operate normal. Is divided into two entirely separate houses. Houses that don't talk. And Cancer rising is at 29 degrees. Ooh, Parker, let's go out. Okay, I can't go out right now because of my shaman classes. But girl, I am so down. As long as we're not hiking, okay? Because hiking is not my ordeal. I love Mother Nature, but hiking is, girl. These old bones. Cancer rising at 29 degrees, the infamous anaretic degree, which acts as a spiritual superpower. 29 degrees is going to be as well, Garabu. Confirming my weird such of this. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Thank you, Parker. I like your name, Parker. Let us know how it goes. Okay. Yeah, right now, go out, enjoy people, get to know what you like, what you don't, what you desire, what you don't. Beach time, but no hikes. Yeah. Look, this is how the universe got me. Last time that we went hiking, I was dreading that shit. I was dreading to go hiking. Okay. This was not the last time, but the semi to last time we went hiking. The last time, I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it because we were going at a slower pace. My mom went and she has a bad knee, so I mean, and I was a lot more fluffylicious. But that time I was dreading to go. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go. My sister's like, I got you these hiking boots. She did the most. But I was already like, I want to go back home. We were barely getting there. And I was like, Spirit, please hear me out. I don't want to be hiking. Let me just go in a little bit and then come back in. Come back and go back home. The thing is that I felt I was dying over there. And like 5 minutes into the hike, it was like 10 minutes into the hike. Mind you, we're going to be there for like 2 good hours. At the time, the guy that my sister was dating, he forgot his phone on top of the car. So they were like, we have to go back. We have to go back. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. Hallelujah. We went back. I'm like, I'm not going to go back. I'm like, I'm going to go get the phone too. They were like, oh no, we're just going to go get it and come back. I'm not. Let me go get the phone too. Okay. We went to brunch right after. I'm like, no, I'm not going to go back. I was fucking dying over there. A toot. Hola. ¿Qué onda, compa? Let's see. All right, Jen. Hello, Miss Jen. Where is you? I think I got your question. This girl, she would like hiking. Look at her, all the leaves and the deer she had in her emojis. Thank you, Miss Parker. Okay. Jen, baby. Okay, I see you, Jen. All right. Miss Jen, are we going back to school? Come fucking congratulations, my dear. My heart está brincando. That is a fucking good ass sign. I love you so much. It's a good sign already. So yes, it's a very good sign for you to go back. It's a good timing as well. I'm hearing there's not going to be a lot of difficulties. Of course, you're going to learn new things, but it's not where there will be where there will be, look, the sun just came out. It's King of Wands. Girl, you are hungry for a different lifestyle. Good for you. You have the sun overall with the King of Wands when it comes to this situation. So it's telling you you have the energy. You have a good ass energy when it comes to being successful at this. Okay. The only thing I will tell you is to not hold back on any sort of things that people from outside. Okay, timestamp 226:33. On any sort of situations, on any sort of thing that somebody else might have, like, oh, wait for me, or just wait until I get this done. No. Okay. The Two of Swords, there will be a person here trying to block out, more than likely a man, will tell you maybe it's not the right timing. Yes, I'll have your back. And then talking about payments, talking about money, making it some sort of issue. All right, show me here. We're going to be looking into your outcomes, into the energy. Can I just see the success energy of her going to school overall when it comes to, yeah. Again, the heart throbs, the heart energy is very potent, very beautiful. You're stepping into something completely new. Whenever is that you choose to do what the universe has for you, here, oops. Whenever you choose to take a different approach to things, what the Fool is telling you, it's time to move forward. However, is that you want to move forward, the universe will bend over and create scenarios for you to be successful. And this is telling me there's some sort of beginner luck. Beginner luck comes in for everybody when you go ahead and do different things. Okay. Start anew. Give me here the energy. I see that you're going to get a lot of help from your family and a lot of support. Okay. Even monetary support. But here what the Fool is telling you, don't do this by yourself. You can ask the world, or you're like, obviously this will be your government, for assistance, and you will be able to get almost all of it. Okay. All right. We're going to be looking into, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. All right. We're going to be looking into Smith Chasen and Platt College. Show me here the energy. We're going to do 3 times. Thank you. Smith Chasen. Platt College. Okay. It starts off, your reading here, it starts off with the 10 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords when it comes to Smith Chasen. So this is telling us it is a good school, very good school, right? But the programs, or the program that you're going to take here, like within the college here, you'll feel more more confined and feel that things are a little bit more difficult. There's a feeling here of being rushed. Can I see the success here? think like here is more so the environment that will make you feel that way. The Ten of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, this is about you giving up if you try to move here. Ten of Swords, because it's telling you the cost is more high here than here. And this could even be of travel, of anything that you have to do. Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune just comes to be a little bit too much. Now, when it comes to the Ace of Swords, sorry, the second school with the G, with good and with Platt College, it shows it being very fitting for you, even with your schedule, anything that you have to do, and feeling that things are more harmonious. Even with the Ace of Swords is saying here, it's going to take some time for you to adjust, but it's not in a negative way. It's more so of what you have going on with you being a new mommy and all of this thing. But here with the Queen of Pentacles, it's also saying it's going to play out well with your finances, and you're going to feel as you are investing here, because the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords is saying that you might need to drop some classes, because whatever it is that you're doing with the programs, it will feel a little bit too much here. The professors and everybody who is involved with the Ten of Swords feeling too overwhelmed, and you already have the Ten of Swords there. So starting the Eight of Swords plus Ten of Swords, it's everything just gets a little too overwhelming. Okay. With this Eight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, this is telling us fast downloads, information comes in, the right information drops wherever it needs to drop, and you have enough money to move forward. Here with the Three of Swords, it will feel as you're sacrificing something, but eventually Six of Pentacles, it is telling you're going to get whatever is that you need. I'm going to be asking for the outcome here. Something that came out here very strongly, it's not doesn't have to do with a lot of your studies, but it has to do with the people around you. You're going to see other parents being very involved, or like father figure being very involved with their family, their friends. I mean, with the family, other schoolmates per se. Don't compare yourself, because I see you feeling some sort of way emotionally because of the situation that you will be in, and seeing how mama had to take care of a lot of the finances, and like not being resentful to her, but like saying, why the fuck do these people have an opportunity for life to be easier for them, in that sort of situation. But it's telling you, stand on business, you will. The energy is saying you will get through, and energy of success here. And of course, if you're feeling that way, I'm not saying hold back. Talk to your mom about it. Talk to people who you trust about it. And here it's telling you're going to find the aid. You're going to find the help, but you're going to have to lose feeling some sort of way that you're not getting what is it that you need. Okay. Knight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, saying you're going to get whatever that you need and you want, but it's not going to come easy, as you may already know, and it's asking for you to step into and remember what is it that you're aiming for. With that Knight of Swords, is telling you this program, or however, whatever is that you do here in college, the time is going to pass. And regardless of how much you invest, this could be 2 years, 4 years, or even less than 2 years. It's telling you you're going to be compensated. You're going to receive whatever is that you're putting out into this. This is saying you will want to give up. It's telling you, please don't. Okay, you do have the Four of Cups in the bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups, and the Devil. So that's contracts, putting yourself in situations where you're setting yourself up for success in the long run. Okay. Girl, you nasty. The whole banana thing. I was like, girl, where the hell are the bananas? Thank you so much, Miss Jen. Jen, hold up, baby cakes. Okay. What does she need to hear about the situation? And my reading was like, he loves it. Gobble gobble. I didn't see that. Oh my gosh. She would say that. Okay, something important that I had mentioned earlier. You have release resentments about money. Okay. And we have deservingness. You deserve this opportunity. Just like everyone else, you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. This will be a bountiful nature, abundant, block out any distractions that you have. You are on this path now, and you are not meant to live it like everybody else. Okay. It is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms and receive, and be a conduit for good coming to you through you, as it is blessed and it blesses the world. And I want to emphasize on this, right? As you get your education, you're bringing in new codes for your children, right? Especially here, being maybe first generation, second generation, maybe even third, I do not know. But this sets a tone, and I would highly suggest for you to just take it all in, of how you are creating this path for your child and for maybe your small sibling as well, and future generations to come, that you get to have a career. You get to have, it's just a part of life that you get to go to college, go to university, where it's just as normal to go to high school or to elementary school. Okay. There's also weaving a path for them for future generations. So know that you're making a change. And remember, you need to set up your foundation for this. So that could be your son, that could be the idea that I just gave you right now. And other things that you may have for you to not backtrack or not want to give up. Okay. Sending you my love. And you have best of like. Okay. I have life. Sorry. Girl. Sunflower. We are open to resharing those spicy thoughts in that mind of yours, Hottie Glitterati. Girl. I'm tired of looking at coochie, okay? Because it's not just channeling the messages. And especially Hottie Glitterati. We already know she got a dump truck. I don't need to see more buns. Girl, I already have a lot with my sister. Girl. Ah, the gobble gobble class. The gobble gobble master class. Okay. All right. Living, you are next. And Mark, you are next. Okay. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. All right. Living. This girl, you got to be careful. You got to be careful what you ask for is right. Girl, when I manifested big cheeks, I should have been more clear. You know what? Everybody who I talk to who is around me, like on my physical personal life, has a big ass. Okay. Marisol has a big ass. My sister Coy has a big ass. My sister Isel has a big ass. My sister Liz has a big ass. Hottie Glitterati has a big ass. Yvonne has a big booty. Like, hello. I wanted these cheeks for myself, not for the people around me. It's a whole biscuit bakery shop over here. Okay. A big bun. Bolos. Bolos. Big cake. Okay, living. I found you, baby cakes. Telling you. I mean, I do have big buns, but not as big as some of y'all. Okay, living. Your timestamp is 2:40:48, baby cakes. Ahorita vamos a enseñar tus nalgotas que tienes ahí con los besos. Marie, manifest my big cheeks too, girl. Girl, I'm gonna start to. Hey, but low key, like now that I wear dresses, I can see that dumb truck of mine. My sister let me borrow her account. She purchased How to Grow Your Booty the Natural Way. Well, my sister has a big butt, but you know, I'm gonna share the guy. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Hell yeah! And then Love Bug has a big booty. Come in. Okay. I guess Living probably has a big booty too, girl. We seen you. You look like you got a dump truck. Okay. Let's look into your situation here. I'm not going to say the name out loud, but we know the question. Just in case. You never know. What's her current situation, please? Show me the energy. I'm going to tell you this right here, right now. There we go. The exotic, Miss Living. Mira, you have homework. Your homework is to go find an Etsy witch who's going to open the pathway for you to get approved. This will not cost you more than $25. It's somewhere between $15 to $25. Okay, somebody that will help you with a case or open the energy. Okay, I would tell you, go on TikTok and look up Etsy witches, yada yada. When people talk about them, and look down in the comment section. Okay, because here I don't see the energy blocked, but because there's a lot of fear around your situation, this is not exactly because of you. It's of other people who fear you having some sort of situation, some sort of difficulty playing out here. In the long run, with the faith, I see that you're going to get what you need, okay? What you're asking about. We have the Magician, Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, and Seven of Cups. Can I ask you really briefly, do you know your birth chart? What do you have in your 9th house? Or where do you have Sagittarius? Because when it comes to that, we can change it up and see other things. And I will tell you here, I see you also getting married and getting a witch to also help you. Take an Etsy witch to help clear out the sky and make sure that nothing happens that day, like where there's good weather. Again, $10, $15 for that. How do we taking notes? These girls are still at it. This process will happen within the next 5 years. Aquarius in the 9th. Okay. So with that, it does speak of, ooh, me too. Sagittarius in the 7th house. Girl, that just means you're getting married later in life. So Sagittarius in the 7th house, it would mean that you would marry and you would gain some sort of freedom to travel and do whatever that you need to do. And it also speaks of that. In with the Aquarius in the 9th house, it will be connecting through social media or doing other things, but because you want to travel and do these things. So in with assisting the world, and as the world progresses right now, it's a time where you will get that freedom that you are looking for when it comes to traveling and going out and about that situation. Okay, so now we're going to be looking into this person. Into the person you asked. Let me get their name real quick. And let me tell you, I don't see you going through a lot of difficulties when it comes to you getting what is that you need, going through the whole process. The person, yes, they will help you. Let me ask again. I'm going to pull in from a different deck, please. Let me just pull from this one. What's the outcome of her telling to agree to help? Ten of Pentacle. Yeah. I see that this person will have some sort of attachment or will want to not do it that way, having a lot of fear, but eventually they will agree. Okay. Um, and we'll see the outcome when you talk to them, that sort of thing. With the Nine of Wands, it means that there's not a lot of trouble, but there is fear of getting caught or putting themselves in a situation where it's like they don't know the outcome. But here saying yes, 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 and especially if there's money involved of you offering this eventually, or some sort of status or being able to connect. This person feels that they might catch feelings or if they will be affected some way, shape, or form. I don't know if they're into same sex situations. Here, but the Ten of Swords is like stress will be the only reason why they would hold back. But eventually, here being open, it shows a big yes. Okay. Show me the success here of the energy. Thank you, Spirit. You have Seven of Cups and the King of Pentacles, and this is saying yes, yes, yes. Okay, just this person, look at them. They're going to be stressed about the situation. Do you happen to know what planet? Because I'm hearing Jupiter, but I'm also hearing the moon. What planet do you have in your seventh house? And with that planet, connect with that planet. And that could be even you connecting in a way where it's looking at the deities that are connected to it. For instance, I have the moon in my seventh house. This girl. The moon in the seventh house. So traveling and that sort of thing in the beginning, because it shows part of the fear. So for me, it was religious situations, indoctrination installed within me. When I was able to release that, I was able to be free and not give a fuck of what happens if I can't step out of the country. Like myself, I'm an immigrant. I was not born in the US. All my siblings were born in the US. I was not. So having DACA or being here is not enough for me. You know, like I've been wanting to have out, but my family's like, no, you got to do it the right way, you know? So with that situation, before when I was back into the indoctrination, that sort of thing, because of religion, I was very fearful and I would leave the country, would do all the stuff, you know, and but there was a lot of fear, and that was my greatest fear. And as soon as I stepped into the truth of my heart and not feeling trapped or not feeling trapped in a golden cage, I was able to love this country even more and accept what was going on here. Hold on, Mom's getting called. So with that said, you having Neptune, let me see. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, girl. Okay. Neptune in your seventh house. You're gonna have to date. You're gonna have to put yourself out there in situations where you're not fearing letting go of your individuality of being married. It's like, yes, you have a lot of love, but there's always a feeling that there's something missing. So you're going to have to put yourself out there in situations where you date and maybe not think to marry right away because there is a fear of commitment here. But the commitment comes in from feeling that your freedom's going to be taken, especially with your Neptune. So it's like not being so clear of what you want in your love life, which will create a tendency for you to run for the hills or um, ghost people. So you're gonna have to call love back in, and then it's where the freedom comes in, and where you're able to step into what you need to do. And one thing that it definitely is hardcore um, would be of also not doing wifey duties while you're not married, while you're not dating. Okay, so with that said, you can let him know, hey, I'm down to cook or we cook, but it's like you're gonna have to, girl. I need you to read that book of why men love bitches. And it's not that you don't know. I know you know your thing because if you have your your um Sag in the seventh house, that means that you have a good idea of what sacred marriage is, and that's not just trying to get married, not only trying to get married once, but as something that I've learned in the recent years with the teacher that came into my life. And it's different of knowing. I knew it, but it was different seeing it, witnessing it, where it's my mentor. He hosts classes, and then me seeing that his wife is telling him, I'm feeling so fucking tired. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna leave. And he's like, okay, where are you going, my love? And then she's like, I'm leaving to Brazil. He's like, really? When? But he's giving a class, and she's like out there saying her business. And she's like, I'm about to pack my bags and leave tomorrow. Let me look for some flights. He gets his wallet. He's like, okay, baby, whatever is that you need, and gives her the business card for her to get the discount and for her to do some sort of thing. And it just so happens that that day we were speaking of things that make you feel trapped, and is that, and he part of it knew where it was there, and something that I shared with Alexito, which we will have her very soon here. I'm so excited to have her here. Um, that was a deep core wound for me. Where feeling of feeling trapped is like I want to commit, I can commit to people, but I don't want my freedom to leave, and that's an issue that I had with the twin flame of me not wanting to be with him because he had so many babies and feeling like I'm out here to be mother for a lot of the collective, and um, that kind of shows me that that is possible in a way where even I knew I was low key trapping myself. And he was like, "Te lo voy a desenterrar. We're gonna take that out from you and your core, yada yada yada." After that happened, I had a lot more divine masculine reach out, but I'm like, I need to do something right now. But for you, I would highly suggest for you to get out there and not be so tied down to a specific situation or a connection, because that will give you the freedom when it comes to this. But the Etsy witch will be your guiding point, will be the hand in place. And again, where it's like, oh, open the energy for this to take place for me before you speak to whomever you need to speak to. Okay. Um, and it's interesting because I've never had that to go get an Etsy witch. Like, here, you're going to connect with the person. Once you have her, let me have her information. No, again, not more than $25. That's your cue. You're not going to waste more than $25, $30 for this person, not even $30, for to get this person to initiate whatever it is that you need to do. Okay. Thank you, baby cakes. Alrighty, let's see here. What the hell you guys got going on here? This girl, Lucy flowy pants dress always makes the booty look. New case of bananas now. We're talking about Boeing's. Okay, I'm gonna skip the chat. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, the cutie on the bike that she helped. By the way, did y'all see we're going to have Miss? Let me pull up the a live stream here. Did we see that we're going to have Miss Celeste Phoenix back on the channel? I'm so excited for her to come through. All right, let's see here. She'll be here on September 1st, 1-1. Be giving psychic, tarot, and oracle readings here. Okay. I put an ask a question, receive two psychic perceptions. It will be of whatever. Thanks, Marie. Thank you, baby cakes. It will be of whatever that you need answered. We will emphasize a lot on twin flame. We'll eventually come back later just to channel twin flames and do whatever not. Very, very good reader, if I say so myself. A lot of you, obviously, you loved her last time we did the Reiki healing here with her. But now she's coming in as a reader. So very, very excited. Yes, it'll be next Tuesday. Lovely Tuesday. We're being full on chismosas in the chat. We're not, girl, whenever you're not. All of us are not. Woohoo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. We will be having Alex pretty soon, as well as James. James loved you guys. Like, James wants to come back. He's like, when are we gonna come back? I don't care to be making some sort of, what did he say, gringo flan for you guys to see how he cuts up weenies and I don't know what the hell else. He's like, have him in the kitchen. I'm like, boy, no. Okay, but James, we're planning for him to come back soon to the channel. But Alex, Miss Alexandra, she is a prime minister, and she connects a lot with twin flames, core wounding, where the core wounds come from. We will have master classes with her, but we will have private classes. We will showcase a little bit what's going on and why we have childhood wounds, that sort of thing, and other things that come in, and how do they affect your everyday life. And I will have just somewhat like a podcast asking her, and then she will be taking some questions in. But we will be hosting a private event where you get to come. Either you can show your face or you cannot, but you will have your 15 minutes with her on the private live stream, where anybody who gets a reading will have access, and we'll see what she has to speak about, and we will learn a little bit more deeper. We're still figuring how that's going to play out, or how's that going to go. A low key, we were just speaking of how maybe I'm a little shy about it, but I may be, like she said, her little guinea pig, where I've been very honest and open about a lot of the ish that has happened in my life growing up and the wounding, and she herself has had healing sessions with her twin flame. So she's also a twin flame, and I said ordained minister. I think I said something else. I can't remember. But anyways, she has a lot of information that is going to be very important. Me and her have been wanting to work together to bring this information. If you ever want to elope, spiritually and that sort of thing, that's your girl to go to right now. I don't know if she's doing the teaching, but she knows her. Okay, she does know her ish. I just had a session with her yesterday with Francini. She's out there. I love Francini. Francini had a personal session, and Alexita was an extra guest there for Francini. She has her, like, they're soul sisters. All of us, all three. But she had her there in her session, and it was such a lovely session. And I'm so excited to have Alexito join in for y'all to see where um, these core wounds come in and how they play out here in your journey in your body, and how are you able to release them, how are you able to go. Like, she will dive deep into this, most than likely on the privates that we're gonna be having. Of course, I will create a group, and then we can all jump over there if you feel that you want to get one, or maybe we when we come live, you can see what it's about. You'll be more open to getting one. But yeah, very, very excited for that. Okay. Love James. James, girl. I've been trying to get James to teach us how to make orgone, or however you pronounce that. But he's like, oh, it's gonna take a lot of money, blah 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 blah. I'm like, girl, but boy, you need to give a master class when it comes to this. I bought a few of orgones from him. They're fucking amazing. Okay, how exciting! Yes. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I see you. I see you here. Your comment, Mark. Okay, Mark. I'm gonna butcher your name. Oh no. Okay. Hold on. I need to put some lip gloss on. I don't have it with me. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hold on. I'm gonna go get some lipstick. Okay. I mean lipstick. I mean some lip gloss. Ugh, I don't have some here. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Uh, Demage, or how would you pronounce your name? Please tell me how to pronounce your name. I know I'm gonna butcher it. I need all the master classes I can get. Oh, Demajay. Okay. Love Bug, I already have the classes set up for the master classes for uh, connecting back with her, which is your 13 moons, your divine feminine. They're coming in August. I mean September. Uh, mid, it's either the 22nd or a little the week before the 22nd. Definitely before the 25th. We will have a weekly payment. I will send you guys the link or show y'all the link a month or two before. And the Mexican curanderia classes are happening last week of September. Hold on, I think the other one's October. I don't have the paper with me. I don't have my agenda here. Not the paper, my notebook here with me. But I'm very excited for the other classes. It'll be the 13 moons, 13 sectors here to connect. Let's see. Need all the master classes we can get. Girl, you're so sweet. Okay. Dema J. Okay. All right. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Show me, please, the energy here. And I'm going to tell you here right now, I love you long time. Okay. But the reading comes as is. I'm not going to lie just about it because I want you to come back. I'm going to tell you the truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay. So no crying in the bus. If something that comes out you didn't like. Okay. So your timestamp, if you want to return back to your reading, is 3:07:47. Okay. All right, we're going to be looking into the energy of jewels here. Show me the energy here of jewels. If something that's negative is coming out per se, we're going to look at it as negative. It's just showing here there's an area that we might need to work on or just, come clean in reality with and have the clarity either to move on or do something about it. Overall energy here when it comes to jewels with this connection here. Okay, one thing's for sure, Jules loves you. But Jules can be very mature in the way that they're seeing things, a little too emotional, taking things to heart and not expressing themselves completely or when it comes romantically, because they can be good at being lovey-dovey. Yeah, but when it comes to moments where we really need to be upfront about what's going on, they have the Queen of Cups, the Fool, and the High Priestess. And this is telling me they kind of need to read you well first in order for them, for Jules to take action towards whatever's that they need to do. So the energy of here, of the connection, they have the Hierophant and the Six of Cups. So this is showing that Jules wants to work on this connection. She sees, Jules sees the connection as, I'm just saying she, I hope that I'm not disrespecting or saying it wrong here, but the energy, this person comes in as a very feminine energy. And with this Hierophant and the Six of Cup is telling me that this person feels that this connection is almost God-given. Like here with this energy, they feel very sweet when they think about the relationship, about the connection, about you. And this is almost like living in a dream. Okay. The thing here is that this person needs to be more open about how they feel and like give in more of an energy. So this person is a man. Okay. Well, they're coming in as a very feminine man. Queen of Cups, the Fool again, and the High Priestess. They come in, doesn't mean there's anything wrong with him showing up or him showing up as more feminine energy. Well, no, you might be more of a masculine energy. We can ask right now. Well, let me ask with a different tarot. The energy here for masculine energy, the King of Swords. Masculine energy with the Fool, 9 of Wands, your energy. So what is it telling us right now? With this, it's like you are Mr. Right. This person's coming more as a free spirit. So what is this telling us? You don't want to fuck around. You don't want to fuck around too much with not knowing where's this headed, like what's going on. Let me know what's in your mind, Jules, to know how do we appropriately move from this situation. Your energy, I mean, it's very lovely. It's a king of swords. The king of swords won't fuck you over unless it's, in reverse, which just means that they're an asshole. But here with the Fool, you're willing to go forward. But here with the Nine of Wands, this is about not knowing if your investment is going to be a good one. Like here's also a fear with the Moon card to be opening up. Like, okay, let me tell you my vulnerabilities, but I'm not sure because you ain't showing me yours. Because this person also has the High Priestess, which is a Piscean card, and when they have the Moon here, which is also a Piscean card, also seen as a Cancer card. Hey, what is up, Lisa XO13? How are you? I want to let your girl. Oh yeah. Okay. So in with this energy, this person does love you. But sometimes when we look into the love, and I'm going to tell you straight up, I've read people, thousands of people by now. Okay. I've been doing this for almost a decade. This April, May, I have 10 years. I will have my decade reading people. And I've been reading people before I came out into the public, came out of the closet, per se. This person doesn't love you narcissistically. Okay. I see that they're not good at expressing their feelings. They have put themselves out there before, and they were just, whomever the fuck he opened up to in the past was just staring back at them, not really giving them an answer. It's like, what do you need to do? Here with the Page of Wands, it's more so of a heart that needs some sort of initiation. I don't see big mama issues, but it's more so of allowing themselves to open up and be feeling here. This person is intuitive, psychic, okay? If they're not saying anything, they get revelations, dreams, that sort of thing. This person has thought about getting married, even though there is fear about marriage here. And yes, the marriage with you. Okay, I'm going to be checking their heart space when it comes to true, authentically connection here of them willing to work, invest more in this connection. And let's see if there's any sort of changes, that sort of thing. Okay. Next time when you get this reading, try to get the Under the Veil because that gives you way more, double the time of your reading because right now your reading should have been done. But we're going to be checking a little bit more here to give you a little more of the information. But that would cover here their thoughts, feelings, that sort of thing. The Snoop Bamboo would give you like a grandiose, like a 20, 30-minute reading of how they think about you, feel for you, next move, their true intentions, anything they're hiding, their energy in love, if there's anybody else, their energy towards you, and that sort of thing. Okay. That's a Snoop Bamboo. So the Under the Veil, it's a question, but it's like extra, more in depth. All right, so let's see. Okay, so just wait until this week passes. I see that your person will be investing more into the situation. He has the capacity, he has the willingness, he has the spirit. He comes in, I was like, daddy, okay, knowing how to lay law here and taking fast action. The energy feels very fucking heavy for him. Okay, very heavy. He feels that he's running out of time. There's something here that he's also with his personal life where he feels like he needs to make changes. And it's like, oh shit, this is just last week where he had a realization of like, what the fuck am I going to do if I pass away? Like, who's going to cover my bills? Yada, yada. It's like financial time clock. But here's going to be making the move. I see him being more attentive towards you within the next 7 days. Okay. So yeah, he'll connect with you and be about, but it's like where you can actually see action, where he talks a talk, walks a walk, 7-day mark. So today is Thursday. You shall see it by next Thursday. Okay. There's a whole new renewal when it comes to his energy. He is committed. He wants to do the changes. The only thing here with the Knight of Wands, please clarify. We have the Two of Coins and the Ace of Cups. He feels like the whole situation, everything that he got going on in his life is a little bit too much. The only thing I will tell you here is that I do see someone who It's telling him if he is stressed to ask for like a break or needing to just take it down a notch. 7 of Wands. It is a man, and it is a man that he talks to, can be a homie. This guy wears red a lot, especially hoodies. This person is not partnered up. They've been single for a while. This person has been single more than 3 years, either 3 years, 3 months. Okay. This guy is not muscular. He feels a little weak. Okay. Girl, if you're not okay with if you're not okay with breaks, bye bye. Okay, say no. I'm getting a card. That's why I don't want you guys to see my booty up in the air. But oh my gosh, Mark, that's funny as hell. Okay, 10 of Swords comes in here. This person is willing to invest to connect here more. They stress about breaking up, that sort of situation. Overall, does this person want to break up? 2 of Swords, no. Okay, they don't want to break up. 2 of Swords, 10 of Wands. No, they don't want to disconnect. They don't know how to go about this situation. Okay. This person loves you. And I'm gonna tell you, they love you pure heartedly. Okay. Like I don't even know if I finished the sentence I was gonna say. Like I've read thousands of people by now. Private sessions, live sessions, like little festivals, parties and things like that. I haven't done parties in a year. I mean, in a few years now, but I can see when people are loving narcissistically, energy does not lie, right? And people are loving out of fear, having codependency. He loves you because they feel that you're a whole dream come true. Okay. It's like there was no rigidness to y'all being together. Everything fell into place so lovely. This person took their time connecting with you. They felt that you were heaven sent to them. It was not like they were expecting love, wanting love. It's just like you just felt like the correct, like all the correct everything in his life. Okay. He wants to do life with you. He does see you as someone he can see himself in the long run here. And has considered marriage, has seen what's up with how much are they like for the engagement. The only thing here is that he does vent, and I mean, like everybody else, we will vent and open up. It's like, what do you suggest I do? Or like, here, and the homies just like take a break, ask her for a break, and stand on business. Like, let me find out he's a masculine baddie. Goodbye. I'm talking about the friend, because your person, regardless if they have it means that they're very, extremely intuitive. If this person would trust their intuition a bit more, be more open about it, psychic as fuck. Okay, he will give us a run for our money. Make him a steak dinner. I would suggest here for the energy, because you have the Fool and the High Priestess, is to say, hey, well, let's talk, or let's whether we should connect, or say not in a way that you're too inviting to him, but say like, hey, we need to talk, right? And every time we hear we need to talk, we always kind of connect it to some sort of negative association, some way, shape, or form, because of it just makes you feel like some sort of, well, what the fuck do you need to talk about? But try to create here, and in order to kind of create a new way of him seeing, then we need to talk. Like you can, maybe have a game night. We won't talk, or or have something here of, like you said, the steak dinner, or something sweet. When there's a whole change, it's just making something lovely out of the situation. Okay. Because I don't see there is a need to, and don't even address something that you guys need to fix. It could be, let me see. There's this card game. Maybe you could get it. Let me bring it. where you can have it with your partner. I think they have one for partners. What would be really great for you to get is the what do you meme? Let's talk ad. Okay. There's this thing here of we're not really strangers, and there's one that's for couples. Um, I've had the I don't have a partner right now, but I've had the other one. I've had chats. It's a just sit downs just with my siblings, just individually. I'm gonna pull a card here. This is a level 2. There's a reflection one. I don't know if you've seen this before. There's a level 1, which is the perception, and level 2, which is connection. We're gonna pull level 2. Okay. And this is like where you interact with your person. You put in the center. You could maybe have a little sippy, or I don't know if you guys drink or not. But that time we had Jamaica juice, which is agua de Jamaica, hibiscus tea. And this question will be: they get one, you get one. Both either can one both share or not. But one question here, it says, this is the We're Not Really Strangers couples edition. How does social media affect me in my day-to-day life? How does it affect our relationship? Right? That is connection. And this is how like they maybe open up how you're always on your phone, not talking to them, vice versa. Right? This level 2 connection again. What has this relationship taught you about yourself? And this will be a good one for the two of you to have together. Wild card here with perception. Rate each other's cuddling skills on a scale of 1 to 10. Compare and explain. And this could be like, oh, I don't like when you're always wanting to be little spoon, yada yada. It's so fun. I've had when I've had a past partner. We've had these sort of questions, but it wasn't because I had these. We were just exchange questions. What's my biggest pet peeve? Explain. Let's look one into card 3. This is reflection. What's one thing you'll do differently during our next argument? Very important. And there's a time where you're like, okay, thank you. I would appreciate that because I feel that sometimes, for instance, for me, I would walk away or talk the fuck out of someone because I'm my Mars. It's in my first house in Gemini. So the worst of arguments that you can hear from someone to be like, bah, 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 like when you tell someone they're gonna die or something, and just because I'm cursing you out with my eyes, that's me. Okay, I argue bad. Like you don't want to get an argument with me, and I have Jupiter in my first house too, in Mars, in Gemini, and then in Manaries. So you already know. That's not cute, but I mean, okay. Look at this one too. How would you describe our first date in one word? Adorable. This is very beautiful. It's very cute. Level 3. Okay. If we started a business together, what would it be? What weakness of yours do I help complement the most? Woo! That was sexy. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need to play this game with someone. Ahadi Glitterati, get on the phone. Just kidding. Oh, you need to come. I need you to come over here. This one, the wild card. Kiss a part. Kiss a part of your partner you've never kissed before. Girl, since you're my partner in crime, you're gonna have to kiss a butt cheek or something. What do you wish we did more of? You have level 3, and of course you can say like, okay, say something, one thing spicy, and maybe the other one not so spicy. And look at this one. This one's so cute. Finish the sentence. Thank you for accepting blank about me. Yeah, I'm gonna get that game. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then I think there's some that you can create, and there's a note from the creator. And then the note from the creator says, okay, note from the creator. I have found there are two ways to play this game. One, play safe. Two, play to grow. The second is how you win. My weirdness, this girl. And it has the information, and like y'all can write things down for one another and that sort of thing. It's a really good game, and it comes with these little pencils and that sort of thing. We're not really strangers. Okay. I'm gonna have to push the live stream the live stream a little later because I'm here and I need to go to lunch. But I don't want to keep my girl waiting anymore. Thank you for giving me a little extra. Always, always, always. I appreciate the energy. Thank you. Good love on your boo. But of course, there's obviously there needs to be some things that need to be addressed. Do it with love, right? Remember that your partner is not perfect, and your partner in crime is also learning how to be a better partner for you. Because it's the same thing here when somebody, and it's something that I've needed to learn to also say, right? Um, and it's something that we all need to learn how to say as well. Where when somebody tells you "I love you," and you don't every single time you say "I love you more" or "I love you too," there needs to be a thank you for loving me, and letting it go, and then eventually maybe you saying "I love you," but it's not adding to the "I love you" that that person wanted to express at the time. And I mean, you may know your partner and they want to hear it too. Maybe they're coming from a different space of needing this and that sort of thing, where it's like letting it just be there, where you also learn how to take in that "I love you." It's like, thank you for loving me the way that you love me. Because the way that you want to be loved is not the same way your partner wants to be loved. There's a complete different thing. It's not always an equal give and take on the way one wants to be received and receive the love. Like, right, we have a partner that might be very confined with their feelings, needing to learn how to express them better. And maybe you're like me, or like a person like me. I love my freedom, but I want my person to be clingy as fuck. But you gotta give me space and time, and I want you to show me. I fucking worship the fucking ground that I walk on. Just something small, something very small. Yeah, girl. And if you want to take a little, get those like freakadeeks dices where it's like, oh, give a blowjob. I don't know. Well, I mean, that's She's Divine's masterclass right there. But I've seen those dices online. Not that I've ever purchased them, but yeah. I will be back. All right, baby cakes. Thank you so much. Oh, coming from a boy mom too. Yes, baby boo. Okay, let's see. Oh, let me connect. Hi, hola. ¿Tiene hambre? ¿Qué va a comer? Hold on. Hold on. Nah. Oh, don't even go there. No. Eso es una... Es un chantaje. ¿Cuánto es el cacao? ¿Pero cuándo fue del cacao? Damn! Ok. ¿200 pesos? Hold on, 150 por 12 más 200. Ok, ¿y cuánto sale de los peones? Bueno, ahorita son 2,000 pesos. ¿A cuánto está el dólar? Voy a ponerle $16, $16.50. It's like $120. 121, 21, 21, 21. Pero es sin los peones. Todavía falta. Ok. ¿Por bestia? O porque va cargando la por animal. Let's see this girl. We uplift and support. Yes, just like a bra. Okay. Just like a bra. I thought que Hillary ya se había ido. Qué chichi. Está comiendo ice cream, Hillary. Oh, damn, I was going to connect the laptop. Hold on. I'm going to have to end the live stream at 4:30 because my mom says she's hungry and I need to take her to get something to eat. And she's having some ice cream meanwhile. Okay. I guess we can squeeze one of your questions. Señorita, just let me know if you need to change any of your questions or you're going to keep your questions. Nice. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. ¿Qué? Okay, hold on. Let me take a picture of the question because then once I'm reading, I can't see the question anymore. That's right. Rosa has a session tomorrow. Little Miss Prime, hello, hello. Annie, hola. Okay. You have the reading special for your DM, and you have your 2 questions. Yes, yes, yes. You're right after Sunflower. Did he reply? That's right. He had a sapo verde. I have a sapo verde to him. Ah, yeah. Hold on. Deje pagarle aquí. Así pasa cuando sucede. Okay. We're going to look. He did. Ooh, okay. Good, good, good. But because his energy changed in a good way, I wished him. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I recall. All right, let's feel like reading this question with this other deck. Hopefully, we don't get no more bananas with this one. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Timestamp for you is 3:42:44. Okay. Miss Yvonne says she's back. She's back. I'm hearing from Spirit that he is definitely going through big changes, that he is learning how to communicate a lot better. Okay. You will notice that a lot of these changes will come in and he will speak either if you do have communication back with him and that sort of goodness, he will be telling you that he has gone back to the gym, that he's more focused on himself. And this is not just his appearance, but caring of how things are playing out overall for him. Yep, he's definitely on the move. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, we have Two of Wands. And this energy is telling us that, yep, he is getting on that wheel. Okay, this is about choosing to move forward, not holding back, not letting his fears or any sort of thing from the past hold him back. We have the Two of Wands and the Queen of Cups. This is very beautiful because this speaks of the sign of Gemini. And this speaks of also moving and having the spirit to move forward, but being able to be in his masculine and his feminine side, which is the creative part and actually doing the part, which is walking the walk, talking the talk, but doing it with his heart on his sleeve. We have the Page of Coins, which is initiation. There will be some sort of conversation. He will hit you up. There will be some sort of interaction between the two of you, but it will not. I don't see it going in the way that you might think or have an idea how this conversation should roll. It's Please note that it is an initiation where he will start initiating communication or some sort of action, but it's still very small since the energy is showing up or was showing up as a Page of Pentacle. Okay. And what this energy plays. He has the Five of Swords. He's ready to let go of the past. There's deep reflection, Queen of Coins. I don't see him planning for a divorce just yet or doing the sort of separation, but this is the phase of where things cease to exist as they have been in the past. By the next 2 months, there shall be clarity of where things are moving towards to, of how he expects to do things. He knows he has to have conversations that are not going to be very well received or accepted on behalf of the other person. We have a working to facing my fears. When it comes to this other woman with facing his fears, he doesn't want to play games anymore. And that energy speaks of him not being emotionally available anymore. It's about being emotionally unavailable to her or for her. Being able to move past will she want this, won't she want this situation. After we have I'm married to experience on my first is in reverse. So with that, it's a good sign that he would have this in that position. Can I see what comes here? What action, what kind of movement comes in here with the Wheel of Fortune, please? What's the action? What's the movement that comes in here from stepping into that Wheel of Fortune? We have Temperance, balance. That's unconditional love. That is twin flame. We have Ace of Swords, speaking the truth, and we have the Lover, starting a new cycle romantically and things where, again, Major Arcana comes in here with the Strength. So this is telling us there are a lot of big changes that are here. Do you happen to know what his rising sign is? One thing's for sure, part of whatever is moving here will be part of his personal direction and how he's going to be presenting himself to that special person he wants to connect with. This is telling us that an old identity that he had, an old way of being perceived, Ace of Swords, he's going to come clear and clean about himself and maybe an identity that you may have had for him. This is about setting things free and initiating the difficult conversations that need to be had. Okay. I can see that whatever he had in the past, the need to define a secure situation, a good relationship, co-parenting, in a way where he didn't want to, ruffle any feathers. The energy showing that he's presenting himself in a much more disciplined way and where he's actually moving in the space where he is moving forward with the difficult conversations, and the universe will present him with this opportunity to hold on to what he wants to move forward with. But with that energy, it is also of moving almost very confinedly. Can I see his energy about love? And then love when it comes to this other woman, please, with his situation here. We have Hangman, okay? And we have the Four of Swords. So this is about him saying, boo, I want this new initiation. But here with having the Hangman and the Four of Swords is like, no, love is yucky right now. Love is messy. And this is for him to be able to take a look into, is this really messy? Is like, are this how you're going to heal seeing in a bad way? Because you're the one co-creating this. We have two of coins here with trying to balance something out. And the Hangman is telling us that he's not going to be very active when it comes to like pursuing things, but that's what opens up for him not wanting it, and then eventually being okay with him being able to open up, because it's telling us that he's protecting his heart and not actually closing it out, because here with the Four of Swords, there is healing taking place, even though he's speaking negatively about how he would like to proceed. Because right now, like, obviously that energy is very awake with this other person, the situation. Show me here with his energy towards this other woman. He has the King of Wands and Nine of Coins. This is saying whatever we needed to live, it has lived, but I'm ready for the situation to be one singular motion, where he is back in his space of freedom. Right? We have Four of Cups. Not speaking of wanting his freedom just as of yet, but this is like walking in the eggshells, saying some things are not working out. Eventually, this is telling us, giving us detail that this is where he will be standing very soon at, with this energy, which is being the Five of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles, being clear of working through the fear and saying like, hey, this can no longer be. Give me a clarifier here for the Nine of Coins, please. Why is the Nine of Coins feeling this way? King of Swords, ready to cut things out. And in this way, usually the King of Swords, when it's like we're ready to work things out, speak of things together. What do you want? This is what I want. Okay, let's try to work with what we want. This is about him putting his sword down, of saying, hey, like, there's nothing I need to add to a situation. This is what it is. And what do we do about it? We have the Empress bottom of the deck, and we have Five of Wands. So there'll be an argument of the, hey, there's someone else, yada yada. Like, are you really being honest about this whole situation? That conversation coming from her towards him. Give me a clarifier when it comes to the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords feeling this way about expressing here to the current partner of this situation, please? Being careful, receiving guidance, turning on love with this person. And we have here mistakes. Yeah, this is a done and over situation. Trying to balance or rebalance the situation. Can I see the energy that he will be propelling or moving forward into? What changes are here? What energy is he now stepping into from this situation? Being in power and using logic and structure. Energy when it comes to her. Unavoidable. And we have hidden emotions. That energy is in reverse, and playfulness is in reverse. So it's telling us that she's not going to be hiding her emotions. She won't be playful. She's going to be a little meanie poo. And we have jealous and possessive about this whole situation. What can we see or expect for this situation to play out here within the next few days, the next month or so? Shift of conscious identity of whom one is. So within this next month, we have getting blessed, not moving into destiny yet. That energy is not open or available, but this is about feeling and testing the potential energy that is around there. We're going to put these right side up when it comes to the energy here. Can we see here within this energy between them what's going on? Ending, cycle closes, bottom of the deck. This is soul recognition. This is stepping into alignment. Okay, stepping into alignment, which has the Empress right here. Can we see here of what he's expecting out of this connection, the current one that he's at? Revelation, epiphany, to get some sort of apology, positive outcome in reverse. Not ready for this. Defenses are up. He's not expecting this to play out. Great. What is the woman currently expecting to come out of this situation? Right side up, positive outcome. Detach and discontent in reverse. She expects for this to grow, for them to reconnect. Secret admirer, for him to open up and say like, hey, I'm still feeling this. Obstacles to be lifted because they're also in reverse. Reconsidering. Okay, so whatever shift is happening here, these next 6 months will be where this man partakes on taking back his freedom, being able to reveal what's really in his heart. He does have the energy of thought here twice in his spread, and that is a very good outcome because, or even if outcome, it's not an outcome yet, but it's a really good energy where he's stepping into, because that's like front and center and then moving forward, which speaks of him being able to see things more clearly and getting these sun activations, girl. Okay. In the recent past, there was something of him bringing something from, I can see that he was bringing something from the past, how she was making him feel, but he was saying this in a very detached manner. Just because we're going to be a low chismo, so I'm just going to pull a card here. Thank you, divine. Thank you, universe. What is that she was speaking of? Something that he was hiding. We have 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 8 of Swords. Like, he didn't bring it up to argue, he just brought it up to express something and let ish fall where they need to fall. Okay, we have the Tower shifting the energy, ready to walk away or expressing how they feel. And we got the 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take. Like, hey, you've been doing this too. It's not just me. Good. All right, so this is where I leave off for this live stream. I will be coming in maybe within the next 2.5 hours. Let me get my grub on and walk off whatever I eat. I will be reconnecting with y'all very, very soon. Senorita Sunflower, you got that special reading with the channeling, reading his heart. I shall begin with that reading. Well, unless you want me to do the other question. You're going to keep the same question, baby cakes? That was a really good reading, girl. Step, bum, step, bum, bum. Oh, hell no. Ooh, do you still have my question? Yes, I do. I will be back after lunch. Well, after lunch / dinner. Don't miss me, y'all. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back very soon. In between, I will create the new thumbnail for our reading. I'm very excited for the numerology, tapping into your soul mission, that sort of thing, with your birthday. Okay. All right. I love you long time. All the same questions. Okay. Well, you will start my next list. I will see you around maybe 7 p.m. Well, this time. It's 4:40 right now. We're going to eat with my mom. I just need to exercise and practice a little bit of my my clase de español. I know I speak Spanish, but we will always miss you. Oh, girl. Love you long time. But I need to log in to make sure that I studied. Yes, I'm taking Spanish classes. Okay, I need the credits. Anyways, see you in a few. Love you long time. Love you long time.